we're on to
Yay.
chapter 32, you were saying?
Yep.
And yeah, it's been quite a while. It took me a bit of time getting the gears back in place. But what don't you guys start with what you recall last time on D&D Blue?
Oh boy. Last time, fuck, it's been a while. But yeah, I think like we were talking about on the Discord, there was a sneaky little halfling who came up to us when we were campfiring. I think this is after the whole like change in leadership and everything like that.
I thought it was just a regular old. This sneaky halfling. Yes.
Yeah. Who wanted to break into the cultist wagon for reasons. We don't know why. She might have saved our lives from this poison food, but I'm still not convinced that she didn't plant it herself. Either way, we helped her, and then she disappeared. So who knows what the fuck?
And if I recall correctly, a certain cultist tried to take me away under the starlight.
Well, that was a while ago, I think.
Oh, that wasn't part of last session?
That was 2 sessions ago, I believe.
Oh, I thought it finished up at the end of last session, where he had taken me away to the starlight, and then last session was the one where we argued with him, and that led to him being buried, and then loose ends being fixed.
That was 2 sessions ago, I believe.
So wait,
Right,
did I walk backwards and slip through of a second cultist?
Yeah.
Actually, that might have all been in the same session, but at the start of it versus the end.
Okay, that's what. Yeah, okay.
Let me look back at my maps. Yeah, okay. So the last thing we did, it was the one where you like. Let me move you back to the map. That's probably easier for you guys to define. So Dugan and Vola tried to charm the guys over here. Then you guys walked over here, and then he slashed you, and everybody ran over to this area.
And then we called him a traitor, and the
Yeah,
caravan guard believed us, and then we instated someone as the leader of the guard. No, that was before.
Shinon became the leader of the guards
By
when
popular
he joined
vote.
the caravan.
Yes, and that was
a couple
how
days
we
prior.
managed to convince them, because the leader of the guards was on our side.
Yeah, and so you guys had him tied up over here, and then Xavius went and read his thoughts and figured out what the hell was happening. I don't know if you remember how that played out.
Oh, I think I might have forgotten the details we gleaned from that.
So the guy had seen Dugan when he infiltrated the cult back in like chapter 10. When he went into the cult camp and started like a kobold riot, he ended up getting strung up in the camp for a day. And he was seen by many cultists then. Pretty much any of the cultists that would have walked to that side of the camp. So like hundreds, potentially, saw him. But he had a disguise which he dropped earlier in the caravan journey, like several days ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're pretending to be something, and then you weren't.
And then when the new guys joined them at Daggerford, his identity was seen. Luckily, the guy took upon himself to, or so you believe, to attack Dugan and just the one spy he believed attack on his like wagon.
Yeah, because we stayed completely out of that because we didn't want to blow our cover, right?
Yeah, like when I rewatched the video, actually, you like penetrated his mind and got all the information you wanted, and then you like openly spoke about everything to Shinon right in front of him. And you're like, fuck, we gotta kill this man. Dugan.
Yeah, basically. He knows too much.
Yeah.
Because like because I think he resisted the mind read at the end, so he knew I was doing it.
Yeah.
And then I might have flabbed out a bit. Just
Yeah,
caught
then
off
you're like,
guard.
I'm a wizard. And then you're like, he knows about Dugan, like talking to Shinon, like, you guys are all in cahoots. He's like, ah, ah. And
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, fuck, gotta kill this man.
Yeah, that's
Don't let him
basically
talk
how
to
it
his
went.
men.
Yeah.
Yep. And Dugan happily cleaned up.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
when I rewatched the video, Dugan went back and just slit his throat while he was stuck in the ground.
And Xavius
And I
feels
believe
very bad about
Dugan
it.
used her mirror to do it, if I remember correctly. So that Dugan was in both places
I'll
at
be right
once.
back. Gotta answer the door.
You made your mirror go back? Because your mirror only has like a range.
I can't remember. There was something that I did with the mirror. Whether it was I waited until it got right to the edge. Don't remember.
It might have just been to sneak away.
I used the
I'm not
mirror to
sure.
help me sneak away. Yes, that's right.
Because like it has 100-foot range, and I think I took away physical damage from it.
Yes, so I think that I used the mirror to go into the woods to use the washroom while the real me was sneaking away. I think
Something like
that was something along those lines.
So let's put you guys back where we were at the end of the last session.
Mm-hmm.
So after you guys made it to just within a day's or two's march of Waterdeep, you met. I'm not sure if you met her then or you met her a bit earlier, but this is Gemna, the little gnome that spoke to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys talked about, and then she pulled some like spike bone out of your broth before you ate it right here at the end of the last session. Then everyone went to sleep, and as the morning progressed and came upon you guys, there was a yelling early morning as everybody wakes up that there's been a murder. So one of the cultists is woken up and he's yelling that one of the other cultists has been attacked and murdered overnight.
Oh, right, and that was not related to.
Yeah, that was not us at all.
I definitely didn't do it, Wayne.
That was presumably halfling, maybe. Maybe? That's what I think.
Anyways, as you guys awake, all of the cultists are like shuffling and running over here towards this guy's yelling as he's like shouting and getting everyone roused because this guy is stabbed.
Where's my wolf? Is my token for that somewhere?
Should be somewhere nearby. Can I bring him
See
to
me.
map?
Maybe
Hold
not.
on, I'll grab him. So like all the cultists are starting to move towards the main cultist, or like the shouting here. And so I don't know if you guys can see Craven's name tag.
Craven
that out for
the
you.
Hunter. Wait, who's Craven
Yeah.
again?
The cultist captain.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Who we have been acquainted with.
Oh,
He does
you-
not suspect us. Oh, there
You
he
can
is.
see him actually.
I don't think he suspects us. We had a decent
knows?
rapport. You know, I sort of backed up his boys in a battle.
That's true actually.
I'm gonna go up to him and ask him what's all this commotion about.
Oh, yeah.
He turns to regard you. He's like, I'm not sure. I'm just going to see what it is now. You should bring
I
your
will
guards.
go with you.
Good.
My wolf
Not.
is with me,
In spirit.
even though it doesn't look like it. He is.
I'll grab your wolf. Where would it be? Okay.
Being a captain of sorts, I should probably look at this.
That's fair.
Like, of sorts.
Wolf there.
I have a question for you guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
On your roll 20, do you have like 2 rows of pictures?
It's because there's too many people in the thing.
Really? Because it never used to be like this.
Oh,
we do-
I specifically set mine to just be boxed instead of.
How do you
Yeah.
do that?
Oh,
Have any pictures in mind?
Calyx now says Calyx AC20 PP10.
Yeah.
That does add an extra row.
Handy.
Yeah, I typed that in under my display name.
Fucking 20 AC. What the hell? That's insane.
He is a dragon man.
All
Still
right,
hit
so the
one.
cultists all start moving over here towards the dead body, and so Craven comes upon it, and he's just like, "What the hell happened here?" And so like he starts getting a report from this guy. If like anybody else is around, you
He's
guys.
headless, right?
The guy?
Yeah.
No, he has a short sword wound in his lower left kidney. Like just a deep stab right into his like lower left back.
Lower left. Ooh.
So like this guy's like telling Craven like where the wound is and that it looks like it's too wide for a dagger. It looks like a short sword. So the blood is kind of
Killed by
pooling
a
up. Over.
very common weapon, you could say.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on this guy?
On which guy? The stabbed guy?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
dead.
walk in and say, I know some magic. I can cure some wounds.
The-
game is not closing.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be investigating the body.
This
I'm
guy
gonna
like
try to-
turns to
I'm
you
gonna
as
try to
you
walk
come
over
in,
and offer to help.
and he's like, "It's too late. He's dead. A healing spells won't work. You fool."
Can
Don't
we
pick
at least-
on him.
Can we at least suture the wound?
Like this guy
Stop
like
bleeding?
looks like dismayed at the question. He looks to Craven. He's like, I don't know what to tell this person.
I'm gonna
Raven.
dip my fingers in the blood to see if I can figure out how long ago this happened.
All
How
right,
long
give me a
this man's been
survival
dead
check.
for.
Give me a
Survival
survivor roll or investigation, whatever you feel is stronger.
Wisdom.
I'll let you use your hunting
Wisdom
or
efficiency.
your yeah.
Track the kill.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll
That's
get
dope.
my wolf to do it then. Maybe my wolf's a little better.
What are you trying to determine? Like,
I'm just gonna try to
Age?
determine how long he's been dead for.
okay, age
How
of
old
blood.
he is.
Yeah. Now this man is 31 years and
16.
7 days.
My dog's
Another
nose
day.
can carbon date.
Okay, so my wolf has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Okay.
He's gonna smell the blood.
All right. So roll then.
So my wolf's gonna take a little sniff.
All right. Is that your
And-
18?
yeah.
All right. So like, your wolf gives you like the indication of like it's like a hunting indication that you guys have that it's been dead for less than 6 hours.
Okay. Then
So-
yeah, I'll be like, yeah, this man's been dead since the night.
Yeah, like
He
4 to
says
6
morning,
hours.
right? Obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. It's early morning. So
That's,
You give your
that's what I
report.
Tell him.
turning back, and Craven's like, obviously he was killed sometime in the night. Well done. He's like sarcasm dripping from his voice. Turns back to this man. He's like, this is outrageous. I demand everyone's things be searched. Obviously there's an attack upon my people. And he turns back and glares over at Dugan, having come and docked. It's like, you had a vendetta against my people. Pointing at Dugan.
Against your people? No, I don't think so. There was just that one crazy one.
Yeah. It seemed like you were more ready to attack my man than anyone else. I want to search your things. His men are like coming up and like kind of moving towards you.
Okay.
I'm gonna step in front and say, I can search his things. You can just stand back. You're being.
I
Give him
wanna,
a persuasion roll.
I want to
Anyone
echo
help?
that. Yeah, I want to help, and I want to say that like it's best if these matters are handled by someone who's impartial.
All right, somebody give me a good persuasion roll then. Because he's pretty on edge right now, having one of his men be killed and you guys nearly fighting yesterday.
Yeah, I think I'm just backing up Shannon on that, so that'd be his persuasion with advantage, I guess.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Okay.
Damn, authority!
Like the sternness and authority that you emit from your body as you just stand straight and you just put your hand out and like, no. Like this is like you drop like oaths on him basically. Like fucking I'm here, I fucking took command of this shit, and you will listen to my authority and I will handle this.
I'm the captain now.
Vigor and honor. This guy's just taken aback by how much you're like taking charge of the matter.
Damn.
So you back him down. How do you want to proceed?
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad that like nobody really knows that we're in cahoots. They do think you're impartial.
So, if what I'll do is I'll start saying, all right. Here, let's start off with my weapons. As you know, I favor the whip.
I'll just tell you to hand over your weapons, and I will inspect them.
So I don't think that a whip can realistically stab anyone. These are my daggers. You said yourself.
Craven's like tentatively following Shinan over here, and he's like turns back to his guys like, what weapon do they say? Short sword?
These are my daggers.
I'm
Once
gonna,
again,
I'm gonna look over at him stupidly and say, yes, the weapon that everybody uses in this fucking whole group.
this is,
He's like cowed by you, like going back at him, and the persuasion. He's like look for signs of dried blood or something.
None of my crossbow bolts have any dried blood on them. Oh, except for this one, which, as you remember, when we were fighting those ridiculous birds, I pulled this one out of it. Here we have my my rapier, which is quite curved, and I don't believe yet bloodied.
It's also not a short sword.
And my shield.
This guy's like scoffing at your like condescending nature, and this guy's like, search her things. She must have stuff.
Have they
with
seen
the
Dugan
merchant.
fight? Or have they
Not
always
really.
been in the back?
Well, I don't know, actually.
We've been in a couple battles together. I don't know.
Yeah, they would have seen Dugan fight in the front of the town against the zombies for sure.
Dugan, surely you cleaned your sword, right? I didn't say that, but
His eyes say that.
No, against the zombies, I fought entirely with my whip.
Yeah. Do I remember Jamna having a short sword?
Not visible. I mean, I guess you can roll.
What would that roll be?
Let me look at a character sheet quickly. What the heck?
I don't really have a thing for like memory outside of history, but that's not really what that is.
That's what I'm thinking. So, like, investigation?
Sure. I'll try an
Okay.
investigation.
Okay. Recall the scene.
Just thinking about it.
How did it go? Oh!
25. That's
Well
what I'm
thought.
good at.
All right. You recall what you saw from the day before when she was standing in front of you, scanning her person. You didn't see any signs of a short sword.
Okay. I'll keep that to myself.
Okay. All right.
all right.
So
Well, then I will let Dugan throw all his weapons in front of him, and if he chooses to hide one, then I guess that's on Craven to see it. Maybe.
I mean, you count him pretty
That-
good. So he's just kind of like standing over your shoulder here, watching the situation. So I guess if Dugan is done, and then I will roll perception for Craven.
Is
I don't have
Dugan
a short sword.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Is he?
hiding anything.
I don't know.
think I have a short sword. I'm like fairly certain I don't.
Yeah, like
Okay.
the one short sword you had was the cursed one. It was
Okay,
gone.
so they now ask to, like,
Oh, my character sheet totally says short sword as an attack, but not in my inventory. Oh, because I had it before. Yeah.
I wasn't aware. I was just wondering if you were hiding any type of weapon or whatnot.
Sounds
No,
like a
Yeah, I
thing to
kind of
do.
assumed that you were.
Yeah, so I was playing on Kirk there, like going by like I'm assuming he always has a knife in his boot, so we're moving forward.
Mhm. Yeah.
So Dugan laid down his 7 weapons.
Yeah, and so this
and I'm
guy.
gonna look to Craven to see.
Oh,
if
I'm
he's,
sorry. I am hiding 2 daggers.
happy.
Just,
That's for
I
fun.
only showed 2 of them.
All right, so I am gonna roll the perception. I was right.
Just to see.
That's on me. I didn't see I had 4 daggers.
I thought it was
Forgot
completely
some of
intentional.
your dagger. What does she say? She says nothing special. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, he notices a dagger in your boot.
Oh, these?
I'm gonna
Yes,
point at the
those.
dagger.
I was say,
Come
oh,
on, Dugan.
these are just for eating with, for chopping up apples and the like.
Scoundrel.
Don't even think of these as weapons, you know.
How many other weapons are you hiding? I demand we search her things. She must have some with our merchant. He's like looking to you now, Shinon. Because
Okay.
she clearly lied about the weapons.
Ah,
And I will conduct a more thorough search. Not in the middle of camp.
Why not? She could be a murderer. It's
Because
like-
you seem to imply that you want her to strip naked.
He's like taken aback by like,
For a,
no.
for a claim that I see holds no bearing.
Scoffs at the notion. I do not want to see this halfling lass naked. I want justice for my man. He like gestures back.
Right when he says, I don't want to see this halfling naked, I'm going to say, nor do I.
So we're agreed. We'll search her things.
Dugan, your bag.
let's see, what is in my bag? So,
I'm fucking glad it's not my bag.
You're next, Xavius.
so
Don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Grab that guy.
I go in my bag, pull out my iron pot, my shovel, my shield, my prayer book, 5 water skins, a bedroll, my remaining rations, my mess kit, 8 torches. The ring is on my hand. The pearls are in my neck. The ring is on my hand. Oh, a nice looking outfit, along with a very rough looking outfit. A makeup kit.
I'm just going to look over to Craven and just be like, Jesus Christ, why are you fucking making this happen? There's so much shit in this bag.
He just has a stern visage. Like has to happen.
3 vials of poison.
What are those?
Clearly poison.
Why does a mercenary have poison?
Have
My
you ever
friends are-
tried to fight the monsters in a forest without a good poison? Do you know how hard it is to take a bear down? Boy.
See how small she is?
Roll a persuasion. Okay. Well, I haven't fought
Fucking
a
poison,
bear
dude. Like,
in
what
the
do you mean?
woods. I didn't realize that's how he's like take. Okay, fine, very well.
And 50 feet of rope. Oh, and a silver bug that you tried to kill us with.
I'm just going to say, it seems to me that if Dugan was to have been the person that killed this person, there would have been many different ways that he could have did it, not the one that seems to have happened.
Yeah. If you find somebody who's poisoned, maybe
Yeah,
then look
the-
up Dugan.
Yeah, but the bug that they put in my food that I pulled out, that I put into a little jar as well.
Was I
I did
there
not
for
try
that?
to kill you with anything.
I didn't say that to them. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. That's another item because I wanted to describe the bug. But yeah, just like
Okay.
a jar that
Sorry.
they probably recognize.
All right. So he's like, I. Wait, what did you say exactly, Kirk? I was caught up in responding to too many things.
Oh, I was just saying Dugan would have, if it was Dugan, the cause of death would probably be different. Basically, because all his fucking weapons and poisons and
Or
So,
he's already hidden the murder weapon. He glares at Dugan. But I see that there is no evidence here. He turns back to his men here. I'm gonna put dice. Did his sheet go? Should just keep his sheet out for.
who was it that dropped the bones or whatever in our soup?
It was Jamna who pulled them out.
We don't know who dropped them in, though. It's either the cultists or Jamna, I think.
So I'm just gonna say clearly this caravan is being targeted, since there was also attempts taken to kill other people yesterday.
Duh. Are you saying this to Caven? Or like, who are you saying this to? Like
Yeah.
everyone?
Well,
Is
crazy.
it- Oh, I don't know what you mean. Assassination attempts? Why wasn't this brought to everyone? The council should have been informed. He like gestures over to Acne, and Aldoutrace back here. If there was assassination attempts as the head of the caravan guard, you should be letting us know. He's like upset now.
He is right.
Well, as we're unaware of who was the culprit, I didn't want to notify anybody that those in immediate danger. Yeah. But it seems that you guys are also being targeted, so seems like you're okay to have this knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll another persuasion because he's like pretty annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my wolf is gonna fucking sit there and growl at him.
Okay, roll an intimidation then.
Okay.
Try to cow this guy or calm him. I think cowing is with the wolf, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is a 14? Wait, no, never mind.
I guess you can roll with advantage because you're using your wolf. Meanwhile, Calix is just feeding the horses. They're being neglected because everyone's gathering around this issue.
Oh, thank God for advantage.
I rolled
Yeah,
a 20 first.
Oh,
true.
yeah, you did. Mm-hmm.
A small boy joins Calix in helping the horses. It's like, ooh, what are you, lizard man? Meanwhile, all the adults over here. Oh, shit. My browser is freaking out. That's a good size. Okay. Okay, so you put him back on his heels because he's pretty annoyed. He's like, "What? You're supposed to be protecting us. We should be informed of all assassination attempts on the caravan." But you're like, you know what? Shut up and sit down and let me do my job. And he's like, and the dog's like, "Arr!" Like, I'm handling this. And he's like, I'm like, fine. We're almost done with this caravan, and I'm never doing this trip again. I'll not be recommending you. He like goes and he stops over here, and then he turns back and he goes around. And he's like, I think we should search everyone in the caravan. If there's an assassin among us, we should find them. He like turns to his men. He's like, yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna
Search
say
everyone's
search
stuff. He's like getting riled
then.
up.
I don't understand.
I wanna-
I'd like to say, okay, let's start with those who were closest to him and had the most opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Let's put all
I'm
their
just
stuff
gonna
in the
say,
wagon out in the
I'm
open.
gonna ask him if what he's asking is that everybody turn up over their things, and that includes you guys.
He's like,
This-
"Oh,
this
I
isn't-
see no
this
reason
isn't
for us
just
to have to
you-
do our things.
This isn't you
We-
cherry picking who you get to look through. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do a thorough search of everybody.
He's like taken aback. He's like, we're the victims here. We should not have to be searched. It's the rest of these people you have to worry about. Like gestures around.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Craven, but that's not how the world works.
This
All
is
right, he
beautiful.
like huffs, like turns back to his men, like kind of glares, and then glares back at you. And he's like, fine, leave it. Everyone, leave it.
How
Turns and like stomps over to his men.
how
All
very
of you back to the
suspicious.
caravan.
Very suspicious.
All his men start to fall back.
Can we question him? I feel like he should be questioned.
My wolf is just gonna be glaring at him the entire time.
Hmm.
He turns back and scoffs at you.
I think he killed his man.
The guard
Well,
from the
he's
back.
going and packing up his stuff. He's like yelling at his men, pack up everything, tie it all up. We're leaving,
Yeah,
with or without the rest of these people.
he did it, guys. He did it. Because he's running away like a little bitch. He did it.
His men start scrambling to like pack up stuff. They just roll this guy up in a rug.
Jeez. Wow, they changed their tune very quickly there. So,
Yeah, you seen that?
yeah. So doesn't seem like it's totally on the up and up.
He turns as he's like walking over to Akron. He's like, we're not getting any justice here. My men and I are out of here.
I'm gonna whistle to Chief
Hacker
and call Chief over to me and say, Chief, something smells off. You want to take a look around, sniff out what's going on here?
Roof, yes, roof. So the dog does it. I'll go take a look, Shaggy.
So what does Chief smell? Where does
I
Chief
don't know.
go?
Roll perception.
What is dog perception?
Did you tell him what he's looking for?
Nope.
All right.
Start sniffing, boy.
He's gonna find that chicken one way or the other. Mastiff has +1 wisdom, +3 perception.
So +4?
No, just +3.
Okay. And advantage on smell, I think.
Oh man, he
does,
almost
yes.
only found Tallest Bear's
Okay.
bum.
So 22.
Oh, okay. So he like does like a loop. He like runs over here. It's like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr," and then he goes up here, and then he swings back, and he like runs over to Tolsmir's bum. Smells that. He's like, okay, nope, and that's his 8. And then he's like, wait, what? And he runs
Grr.
over here and finds this horse for you. He's like, "Rrr, rrr."
Something's up with that horse, Chief. Huh. So I'm gonna go walk over to the horse, and is there any food that is visible near the horse?
Yes.
So where's
There's-
the food?
There's like some fruit that's rolled off of El Delry's thing. It's like right
Oh,
here. He's
okay.
like,
I'm gonna-
"Rrr, rrr."
I'm gonna try to go grab that fruit and hand it to Chief and be like, "Good job finding fruit, dog. Good boy."
All right. He takes it. He's super happy.
Okay. Good.
He eats the apple entirely.
Oh, what a good dog.
And then there's a carrot there too, if you can give it to him. All right. Anything else? As these guys scramble to pack their things up,
That's
tie
it
their
for me.
horses.
Well, I guess. Wait, are they trying to leave the caravan, or are we just all leaving together?
Well, you guys are set to leave in the mornings.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So,
not
so we're
usually at
all
like this
going
breakneck
together.
pace.
They're not ditching. All right. Well,
But,
let's help pack up and get back. Get ready to move with them here, I guess. Right?
Yeah. I mean, basically, like they're thinking if you're planning on searching people, they're leaving. They're not waiting. They're just leaving a regular day.
Yeah.
This is his idea.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're out of here.
Did you want me to roll or anything for like loosening the saddle straps?
Pardon me?
Did you want me to
Oh,
roll anything for like because
I totally missed that.
I wrote that
yeah.
out while they were all talking over here.
Yeah, smooth. So
If Nick missed it, the cultist must have missed it.
yeah, definitely well done. What do you think sabotaging something would be? Like a sleight of hand? Just don't get like a 3.
Sleight of hand?
If you get a 3, you like did something to this horse and it neighs and they catch you.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh,
You
God.
know,
Oh,
this guy turns. He's like, "What are you doing to that horse? Stop!
Sorry, he didn't like the petting. He was the bad pet.
Move away from our horses."
Go to this back to this horse.
Just wanted to
I
help
try to
the
pet this horse better.
Oh, Calix with the bad touch. Oh no. Ugh. Your hands are so scaly and rough.
It barely works on this horse.
I'm just gonna
It
go
barely lets you pet it.
That horse just likes the bad touch.
I'm just gonna go sit back down.
I'm sorry,
Give him
man.
the bad apples.
Oh gosh, the idea of just like feeding their horses is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I don't know where it would have gone.
Yeah, I mean, I
tried
didn't
to
really
convert
want to
the
make
cultist.
it a difficult
This has been
challenge. I
another
thought it should
goddamn
be.
investigation.
Tried to convert the cultists, it didn't work, but they didn't let the horses move when the skeletons were here. So next best thing is save the horses.
Smart. I like it.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
It's right in line with this whole paladin arc.
Just fumbling through this. We'll get there.
So
Man,
it'll work
you
on
smash
someone.
things really good. Like when it comes to killing the stuff, you're right there, top.
Oh yeah, it's the other part of the non-violence part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're not doing well.
we'll get there. All right, so I'm
Whew.
gonna take a 5-minute break here at the world map. You guys see how close you are
Yay.
to your destination.
Wow.
We somehow
Like
got
doing
through
Waterdeep.
that. What? The Waterdeep is
Wow.
fucking hype. That's the big city.
Yeah, that is the destination of this caravan trip. So I'll be right back. 5 minutes, and we'll resume.
Waterdeep is almost as awesome as Silvering Moon. It's a lot of very, very rich nobles in Waterdeep. It's a very well-off city. A lot of knights, a lot of shinies. I like Silvering Moon better. It's more open to all walks of life. Well, the good ones.
It's a very good board game about Waterdeep, though.
Yes, there is. I played it.
It's one of my board game night games I go to.
I wouldn't mind owning that one.
It
Is
wasn't
that,
too bad
are you
when I
watching
bought
TV,
it.
David?
Sorry, what's that?
Are you watching TV?
Oh my god, why does the things that are coming through, specifically my headset, play in my microphone? Oh, it's so upsetting. I'll mute myself.
Okay. That's funny.
Yeah, I think I picked the game up for like $50.
Well, that's alright.
Yeah.
All right, so are we gonna try to make a move on this caravan before we get to the town, or are we just following them?
I don't think we want to do that. Well, like our main objective was to follow it to find their hideout. So
I
like,
think what you should do is when we get there, report them to the guards of Waterdeep. Tell them they assassinated a few people and we made sure that they couldn't do any more harm along the way back. And now that we need some reinforcements because we couldn't take them ourselves.
well, I don't know though. We're not going to find their hideout if we do that. I think we'll lose any semblance of like our stealth at that point too. If we involve the guards, and then it's going to be our word against theirs, and this is going to be all of our first time there. Like, I don't think they have real reason to trust us. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, Shinon should do that because Shinon is technically the leader of the caravan now.
Yeah, but like, I don't think Waterdeep will recognize him either. He's just like an elf randomly come in here.
Yeah,
I
I wasn't
don't know.
actually. Kind of ran into you guys.
He just picked it up because he was a badass who happened to be there, right? I don't know if like once we make it to civilization, the caravan's probably going to be like, all right, and time to hire a new captain. I don't think they're going to back us up, you
Likely.
know?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe Acrony's had enough of the shit from the
No,
cultists.
I'm just worried that if we go public with something like that, we're gonna run out of options real quick. You know what I mean?
They are
Like, there's
they're
no going
very
back
adamant
from that.
Not, yeah, but they're very adamant about not seeing what's in the wagon.
Yeah. But the wagon's not.
So it must be something important in the wagon.
It's true. We thought it likely to just be heaps of gold. It might be more than that.
Yeah,
is
I think
the
as long
risk
as
of
I think if we can
what-
do something to take a look inside somehow, then I think we'll be much better off.
Yeah, but
It's
like,
like
if we're gonna
20
get a
dead
look,
bodies in there.
like if we're gonna find that out, I don't want it to jeopardize the main mission of finding their base, because that's like fate of the world shit, right? If we don't find their base, it's gonna be the apocalypse.
I thought the dudes that gave us this quest and sent us here said that they're transporting something that was critical to completing the thing.
Well, they're transporting wealth, and they need a certain amount of wealth to do the summoning, like a certain amount of gold and gems and stuff like that. So there's like many of these types of caravans converging out of the base. This is just the one that we knew about that we're following. So like,
But
it
they also
might have
needed-
something, but it's
They also needed dragon eggs too, though, and we
That's
destroyed the dragon eggs.
All right.
that is true.
So it could be something that they found to circumvent the dragon eggs.
More dragon
Yeah,
eggs.
I just if we want to do that, I don't
'Cause
think we should do it as a group. I think it should be like maybe
No.
you, but like
Let's
I
just
don't want to
slaughter them.
like let's just not.
What do you mean?
Well, then we still can't find their base, right?
That's why I think I think it's something more than just gold for how many guards are here and how so unwilling they are. Because like if it was
It
just
might
gold,
be.
they'd be like, yeah,
If
take a
it's
look.
just money, they wouldn't have been worried about us
They'd be like,
finding
hey,
it.
take a look. Yeah, we're transporting money. It's for our guild or whatever.
Yeah, I just want to say that if you're gonna do that, like, Xavius is gonna back out of it. He doesn't want to be associated with it, but fully support. You know that.
Well, we
I
need to
just
do
don't.
something. Can't just follow them.
Well, I thought that was the plan.
Well, so you just think we're gonna walk into wherever they are with them?
No, but we're gonna find out where it is, and then we can plan our entry differently, right?
But then it could be too late too if we don't interview beforehand.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I just don't want to risk it all on a what if. Want to be sure.
I think we need to do something to get a peek inside the wagon. I think that's the important thing before everything happens.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, we have
Maybe
a
Dugan
pretty
can,
stealthy rogue.
drop something. Maybe Dugan can drop something and like break their wheel or something.
Just sabotage their cart.
Oh, we need
They'd
to get
love
into
that.
that cart before they get to Waterdeep.
Well,
My cart sabotage did not work.
yeah, Calix thinks we should.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm not
you
so
gotta
sure,
kill me.
but
Okay,
I don't know.
fine.
Yeah, I'm not.
We're
Okay,
we're
this-
just talking about it. What are your ideas?
Yeah.
No, question.
I'm pretty
just saying we're just
uncomfortable
gonna
with
wait
the
till we
whole
get
thing.
there.
Didn't the person that pulled the bone out, didn't she say something there was something in the caravan she wanted as well?
Well,
Jamila?
yeah, and for all we know, she took it. I don't know, right? For all we know, like, she got in there, she killed the guard, she got something from the wagon and left.
Yeah,
Or
'cause-
got a look.
but like, didn't she also tell us she was like part of the Harpers or something, or she was helping us in our
No,
mission?
she was a
No.
dragon. I
She's
thought.
still in the caravan.
Oh, Jamna
Oh.
is?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought she left
you
in
gotta
the
search
night.
for her. She's still there.
Didn't she tell us she was helping us in our mission or had the same goals but from a different?
I think it was like your
Cult
enemy
or
is my
something?
enemy kind of thing. But I don't
I
remember.
thought she was a dragon.
She said,
Maybe,
"We don't
maybe you
work
should
for the
talk
same
to her."
people, but we're all on the same side."
Yeah, let's talk to Jamna because we should maybe learn what she's learned. I thought she was gone. I forgot she was even still here.
'Cause she
I
said to
put us
read-
back on this map because I think it's a better representation. You guys are all clustered together up the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
let's,
thought she said she
Fucking-
wanted us to regroup in the morning too, or something.
Something like that.
well, let's do that.
So-
Not all of us, perhaps, but some of us.
Let's wait
Not
back.
like not Shannon.
Alex
So-
will stay away too because
Yeah, I can just
probably not good.
I can just head over to see her.
Calix is the most persuasive.
I'm the most sneaky, but he is the most persuasive.
She was very
She is
chatty already
here.
to Dugan.
Talking
Okay.
to this person, Lita, about
Okay.
nonsense.
About nonsense. Yeah.
Are you
steer
guys okay if I go?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay. So I'm just gonna head over.
Okay.
Grab a piece of food. Just be like, oh hey, we're having a little snack. Then
Oh, hey,
Um,
good to see you.
and I'd like to use the thieves' cant to sprinkle in a secret message. Isn't it amazing that we can see the moon in the middle of the day, almost as if when the clouds parted, a little glimmer of something came out. What do you think about seeing a moon in the middle of the day?
How do you guys think Thieves' Cant comes out?
Like that?
It's like to
Sounds kind of like a slightly off sentence where you're just like sprinkling in some extra slightly emphasized words.
Yeah, from what I know about Thieves' Cant, it's like you drop a couple words and like people
Sorry,
who know it will
like,
pick
I'm
up the
asking
patterns
you
and
to
pull
the
the message out of
caravan.
it.
it's
But,
not like a language of its own.
No,
It's like
it's a way to
a subtle
speak.
language.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
way to speak plainly to other people, but people who know the Thieves' Cant can catch the hidden meaning of what you're saying.
Gotcha. So wait, what was your hidden meaning?
Did you look under the caravan?
And she looks back to you and she's like, "Oh, yes. I mean, it is lovely. You can see the moon these days. Do come gaze over here with me." She bows her head to this person, and in response, she says, "Yes, of course," in her cant, as she leads you this way.
Okay, I'll follow.
Good call.
So,
She does know the Thieves' Cant.
She looked like that type of person.
Fair.
she turns back to you. She's like, "I did not expect to hear the thieves' cant this far, or this close to Waterdeep."
Oh,
She smiles widely.
There's
You're-
always too many ears prying, and I don't mean the corn.
This is true. I probably should have made you roll for it. Subtleties aspect. Next time, though. I was caught off guard by what it was, thinking about how it worked.
It's a beautiful,
So she-
beautiful language.
So she turns to you. She's like, "Yes, of course. I did infiltrate the wagon last night."
Did you find what you were after?
I would say so. She just gives like a meticulous smile. Or a devious smile. It's like,
A devious smile. As we've been following them, I've made a few attempts in myself, mostly in broad daylight, but I've not yet been able to peer inside. You wouldn't mind sharing what it is they're transporting? That would help us a lot in our mutual antagonism towards them.
she looks to you and then smiles. She's like, You don't know what they have? My friend. It's It's treasure. A wealth of treasure. I'm not sure what they mean to do with such a treasure, but it is gold beyond my imagination.
I feel like we opened this wagon before.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I feel like I was successful at opening the wagon. Okay.
You
A
got
wheel
like a
broke
quick
off of it
glance.
at
It's
one point.
possible that there was stuff you didn't see.
And like gold gems and shit fell out.
Okay. Is there anything other than simple material wealth?
And she shrugs. She's like, I only saw the one wagon, and it was filled with gems and
And I take it wasn't the crimson gems you were after, but the other crimson that was spilled last night.
She scoffs at the notion. I'm not out here to spill blood. I got what I came for. She like pats her purse, and it's like just bulging with gold and gems. And like you kind of see it as she like kind of shifts it against her hip, and you can see the outline of just like a couple, like a huge ruby and like a bag full of gold.
Abu.
She winks at you. I'm sure you took your share.
I'm gonna play with the ring on my finger, which happens to be a ring of water walking, but she doesn't know that. And say, well, I can't say I didn't.
Ha! A rogue after my own heart. Come, let me pour us a drink. She like comes and puts her arm like around your shoulder. She like tries to lead you. To the ale.
To the ale.
To my ale?
to Deacon's ale.
To some ale, yes. She seems like the kind of person who wouldn't care about ownership, so yeah, the closest ale. You could like resist. She's not like pulling you along, but she's just like, "Come, my friend."
Oh yeah,
Basically,
I'll
like
come.
cutting the conversation short on you.
I'll come and I will watch her hands instinctively. No, I'll come and I will pour both of us a cup of ale.
So she like goes to reach for the ale, and I'm assuming you like snatch it, or just beat her there.
Just beat her there. Yeah.
All right, let me.
Wow.
I'm not going to poison you, my friend. I'm hurt that you would think that. Reading your body language.
I'm
She just
smile,
laughs
like,
at the notion and kind of like.
you can never be too safe. And I'd like to lift up one glass, hand her an empty one, and say to always pouring your own drink.
She sits back and like crosses her legs and swirls it. And she's like, and I'm not even the one with the poison vials in my bag. She just swashes it back. Ha. And do enjoy an early morning drink. Another. She puts it down next to her.
I will continue drinking for as long as she continues drinking with me.
She quickly takes the second one and then stands on the log. I must pack my things.
Very well then. Is there anything else that you're continuing our companionship?
Well, now that you mentioned it, she sits back down. I believe we should continue following the cultists. She gets all serious. I would like to continue to be with you and your companions. I've noticed you guys speaking amongst yourselves. She like looks at Calix and Ebola. I'm certain that there is more going on here. I would like to join you.
Itch, hop off our experience.
Yeah, so
I don't know
she's
what to
right
say
around
to
the
this.
fire.
So I'm gonna say the more the merrier, but I'm not gonna make that decision for everyone. Because I'm just gonna like happily like put out a positive face and say like, yeah, the more the merrier. But I'm gonna be thinking, gotta check with the rest of.
Brilliant. I knew I liked you. We'll stay casual for now, and we'll meet up in Waterdeep. She hops off the log.
But I think that was
Have
an
a good day.
opportunity for Calix or Evola to speak up too, right? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna? I'm not there.
I mean, like, aside from bitch, get off my experience.
Well, she kind of like gestured to them with her eyes, so she knows that they're like probably watching, and also like they know you. So like if you're like standing up and like talking towards them, they would be able to like respond. They're within earshot. Everybody else is like working and doing stuff. I mean, I assume you guys are probably packing up stuff here around the fire.
Yeah, Xavius isn't there.
Yeah, but we don't know this person. Can we actually trust this person?
Are you saying that? Because she's right here.
Yeah, I want to, but I don't want to in front of her.
I know. That's why she's here. I understand how human dynamics work. That's why she's doing this in front of you.
Hold on.
If you want to question her motives, now's the time.
I do. I want to be like, why do you want to join us?
She like turns to you in your cynical, like I'm assuming your eyes are like in narrow slits. And she like turns to you in like a big disarming smile. She's like, because we have the same enemies. She gestures towards the cultists. We both know that they're from the cult of the dragon, and they're up to no good. I'm here to help.
I'm gonna keep staring her down. Can I want to find out if she's like actually if she has ulterior motives.
Okay, so you can roll insight on her.
Insight.
She's just smiling widely and disarmingly at you.
I was just gonna say, maybe we can ask her to step aside out of earshot of the cultist for a little bit, and then I can cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, nice.
Ask her if she would willingly fail this to gain our trust.
That's interesting.
And willingly succumb to the truth.
I think it's funny that the Jamna was hanging out with Dugan for a sec, and then wandered into the batch of the most charismatic motherfuckers in blue, and then neither of them knew what to say.
So you suspect she's not telling you everything, but you don't discern any actual lie.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at Xavier and like, I'm not cool with it. I don't know her. I don't trust her.
He's over here doing work with his merchant. He doesn't respond.
Yeah, I'm not a part of this right now. It's up to you guys.
Then I look at Dugan and I shake my head.
I want to get her into the Zone of Truth. That's my caveat for her. If I have questions, I want honest answers. If you can't be honest with us, then there's no point in you accompanying us because we can't trust you.
She's like
Pretty
turns
standard.
to Evola as she says that she's like, come now, friends. I've said that we're all on the same side. And as Calix is like, well, I have a spell that'll make you tell the truth. She's like, that is completely unnecessary. We do not have time for such matters. We have to trust one another.
I'm gonna turn to her and be like, if you want to be one of us, you get your ass in that circle. Otherwise, go away.
Then I suppose I'm on my way.
Peace.
Have a good one.
Do I notice her sack of coins?
Are you... Let's roll perception, I guess, as you inspect her thoroughly.
Nope.
No, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary.
Well, if you can't, if you aren't willing to answer a couple questions under
Under
truthfulness, I don't see how this could be garnering trust. You're already trying to hide things from us and evade the truth.
We all have our secrets. I don't feel like it's fair for me to have to go through a magical test. I was simply offering to help. If you do not want it, I will take it elsewhere. She turns to Dugan. I'm so sorry that we couldn't come to an agreement. I'll be nearby, though. Still, you guys have a good trip. And with that, she starts to leave.
Okay, I'm gonna give a little death stare to Calix and say, every gold coin in her purse is what fewer used to feed the blood of dragons.
What purse?
What purse?
So exact level of headstrong, where she would just not acknowledge that was said. She would think that you were just being coy.
That's funny.
Oh, Dugan, you're so silly. Thinking everyone has coin purses on them and they're full of coins.
Oh, speaking of which, is hiding something in like a secret purse or a secret pocket a thing that I can do?
Yeah.
As I was just searched there, I was like, I feel like I should have secret pockets. I feel like I'm a very bad rogue. This.
I assume you have secret pockets.
Well, then I better use them better.
Hide your poisons in there next time.
Right? I don't remember what type of poisons these are. It just says vials of poison.
Just the basic poison.
Okay.
Oh, like if we're gonna discuss this afterwards, Xavius is gonna be glad that we didn't just invite her into our midst, because I'd rather be super careful.
I gave her an option. She said no. I did my part. I'm done with her.
Yeah,
On the road again.
for all we know, she's gonna blow our cover trying to get cash, and this is more important than that. This is not what it's about. It's about saving lives.
All right. So the caravan packs up. As you guys chat away, everyone else loads and locks. The cultists are the first ones out the area, plowing away down the road. Everyone else is following up in their messy fashion, however.
Yep.
And we're on the road.
Doo-doo-doo.
And the day progresses as per usual, unless you guys do things out of the ordinary. You roll along the road.
Yep. Got Tobias
Dum, dum,
scouting
dum, 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 dum,
ahead
dum.
as per usual.
Right on, right on.
How far are we from Waterdeep? Are we gonna make it there today?
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, Ms. Dugan, what did that lady have to say during your conversation? We didn't talk to her for that long.
Oh, just that she wasn't the one responsible for the dead cultist.
Oh, well, that's good news.
Is it?
And the wagon that she checked was also just filled with riches beyond her wildest dreams.
Ah, some money. Well, hopefully they give some to the locals.
Are you serious, Kalex?
Well, you know what? Someone can dream. I know that won't happen, but if I give up hope, then what's the point?
Oh, your hope knows no bounds.
One day, my true hope is that Miss Evola and Dugan here will turn a new leaf. But that is far down the road.
What do you mean turn a new leaf?
Well, you know, maybe stop murdering people and fighting people and just try chatting things out once in a while. Words are equally strong a weapon as swords.
Use that charisma for something besides fireball modifiers.
Yeah.
I was gonna kind of glare at you, but at the same time, I'm kind of laughing because it's true. Like,
Damn it, he's got my number.
yeah,
Oh god, that's like an alcoholic being like, "Shut up! I have a problem."
Basically, what she's doing, she's like, right, I'm like, shut up. I know it's a problem.
It's okay. Baby steps. Baby steps.
It's like I tried
One day at a
so
time.
hard.
Acknowledgement
So,
is step one. Right?
what about this whole sabotaging the cultist's wagon? Because that's the thing that I can definitely do.
Oh, if it's just gold, it's not worth it.
She did say she only saw one of the wagons, so.
I thought they only had one.
Step two,
They have
don't they?
two.
Oh.
So, like, there's still a chance that what you think
Same
is the
one that we
way.
saw. We don't know.
I don't know,
Is
yeah.
it- Is the wagon the same one Dugan looked at? Was there like distinguishing like repair features on it that he saw?
Oh, yeah. Maybe do a perception check. I
Me?
can't keep track of all these things. Somebody. God.
Okay, I'll do it.
It's like literally a year ago. Like,
I don't know fucking wagon, guys. Come on.
Hey, you're the one that made them 2 wagons, all right?
All right. Roll the dice. I'll figure it out for you.
21.
Okay, you you don't know which wagon she checked.
Oh.
Oh,
You found the broken wheel, and you see the wagon that you checked.
I
But
was
now
more
that we've
referring
reached
to,
an
like,
impasse, I'm like,
the one with like the dead guy. I was
oh, the
more
one near the dead
asking
guy.
The dead guy
if
blood.
that was the one. That
Oh, okay, huh? Yeah, that's smart. Investigation. Okay, let's roll a d10, and we'll say under 5 it is the one. Over 5 it's not. Oh, it's a different one. Mystery is still in the air.
Well, Dugan, you know it's in that one, and the dead guy happened
Well-
to be a new wagon. He could have died defending something.
But we know that, well, Jemna says that she didn't murder the guy, so it could be completely unrelated.
Could be happening from someone else other than Jemna.
Yeah, there's more
Trying
play.
to get something out of the wagon.
Unless she's really good at lying, there's more at play here. And, well, it might be in her profession to be good at lying, but... What do you
Just
think,
want to point out,
Was she
Dugan
lying?
didn't do an insight check against her.
Yeah, it would have been passive, right? So, like,
Yeah.
yeah, what do you think, Dugan? Was she legit when she said she didn't kill that guy?
Yeah,
Huh.
as legit as any reasonable rogue could be.
Any scoundrel.
Well, I haven't met many rogues, but
I trust
Coming
her
from
word
you.
more than I trust my own. It's
I
not
don't-
very well these days, mind you.
There's
Fair
been
enough.
some.
Hmm.
There's been
Well,
some hiccups there, Dugan.
I'm glad that we don't have to depend on this person.
But we could use them.
I don't think we need her. Unless you're doubting your own roguely talents.
You know, I'm just. If we are to divert this big sack of gold, I don't know what we would do with it and how we would disperse it.
I don't think we want to
That
divert
sounds
it.
exactly like
Few.
We want to follow it. Follow
that
the gold.
someone like this could help us.
We want to follow the goal. We don't want to
No,
stop them
steal
from
the
reaching
gold,
their
right?
definition. Their
We're
destination.
stealing the
No.
gold, right?
We want to follow the gold, find out where it's going, and then stop it from getting there.
Well, if that's possible, but the priority has to be following it.
Following, of course.
Well,
And
kinda like
maintaining
said, Fonzie, is where
stealth
that gold
somehow.
could go.
Gotta say, Troy, I'm super happy you're part of the team.
The-
Who knows what we'd be doing?
Yeah. New quest. We're making a company, and this is the down payments.
And that's part of the game, and it's on me to adapt. I have a lot prepared for my story, so if you want to follow that one.
So, just to be clear, Calix, I think we have the exact same general idea of where we would divert the gold.
I don't think we do. I think they're quite opposite.
The poor and downtrodden of Waterdeep.
I don't think Waterdeep
That's
has
what
many
Alex
of
was
those.
looking for it, but I'm surprised Dugan was feeling the same way.
So Dugan is much more
Dugan is-
Blah. The wheel into
anarchistic
town and
about
just
it.
fucking dumps
Like-
it onto the streets.
Yeah,
Isn't Dugan basically Robin Hood?
Yep.
yeah, it would be much more of like the gold will spill everywhere. The people of the
And
streets.
so will
have
the
had it.
blood.
Right.
That's so
Yeah,
The
yeah.
gold will spill everywhere in the pools of blood.
The rivers of
Alex
blood
is
travel
thinking
far.
Far ahead. So, like, if you're saying let's give it to the poor, it's like perfect idea. I like it because he's not that smart. He doesn't think about the long game.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep you guys on the
all
file
right,
after
you
whatever
two.
you
This
choose
is
to do. I got stat blocks ready. I got it all. Just do it.
While your intent is noble, I must impress that this happens after we save the world, right?
If I save the world, you mean complete our mission? In which case, yeah, we're like basically there.
Yes, because aside from just finding this place, we also have to sneak into it. And if we get in a fight outside and they get suspicious, that ruins our chances at gaining entry to the castle or the fort or whatever they have.
Wait. Who said we needed to sneak?
Well,
Calyx might need to sit that part
This
out.
is well, we need to do something
Only an
to because this has been a long time ago. Like, were we supposed to find the location and report back, or were we supposed to go in and like disrupt their rituals or find information?
Report back.
Was it a report back situation? Okay.
There's
I mean,
15 sessions to get here. We're not going back.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember what the
yeah.
actual mission from the Harpers and Gauntlet was. It's been so long.
The mission is to stop the cult.
Okay, they didn't have any specific instructions for what to do after we
They
found the
don't
fort?
really know. Yeah.
Okay.
They don't really know how to do that.
So we
in
need
and
to
of
get
itself
into
yet.
that fort and find information. Like that has
Yeah.
to be our priority.
Like, it would be probably discussed that you either figure out how to ruin their ritual forever or kill their leader. If you guys can't do that, then just get back to someone, I suppose.
Let me just
Like,
do this.
it would have been in the
There we go.
discussion, but like,
Yeah.
it would be very tricky to report back, especially because the Harpers have no real body.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
I
they don't
could
have
send...
a base.
Oh.
Like,
That's
there's
true. We
no
didn't-
base of operations for the Harpers. They work as independent agents out of different areas. So like, you could send it back to the Gauntlet.
Okay, so
But,
that's
like-
what we could do then, I guess. Because, like, if we were to die, we'd need to make sure somebody knew what the fuck was going on. So, like, I could easily
Yeah.
just send Tobias back with a message to the Gauntlet if they have a location, and then they could figure out where that needs to go. But we'd have to go forward with our mission to try to figure out what's going on regardless.
Man, I forgot to point this guy out. This is the dude you undug.
Yeah, the other Harper.
He's in the caravan still too.
Yeah, we haven't worked with him yet. And I don't think he talked about... He wouldn't reveal what he was doing, right?
He said that he was following
Oh, he failed the call.
cultists
Okay.
like you guys.
So we could still use him, but we'll see.
That he failed his mission following his caravan.
Maybe if we're going up against some cultists in Waterdeep that already know this guy, maybe we should get him to, stay the fuck away.
Yeah, he's basically hood up
that's a
in the
good
back with the
idea.
peasants right now. He's
This is
not
covered
really
well.
outing himself. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean, once we
he's-
get to Waterdeep, maybe don't associate with him like at all.
Yeah, you're right. Because like there
Mhm.
was another caravan who's seen that guy and then kept going to Waterdeep, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
So
we
there's a
assume if we're
chance.
following these guys, they're gonna go to the other guys who have seen that guy, and they're gonna be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
shit's bonkers, time to kill him."
So this is what I'm thinking now: is we follow them, we find out where they're landing this, we find the local thieves guild,
Thieves Guild.
and then we plan a heist.
And use that as a distraction while we sneak in and rescue everybody.
No, that's actually interesting. Because
Because then we know where we're
there's
going.
gold. There could be a
We know there's enough to bait in a large number of those who'd be willing to risk their necks to get that gold.
I think we'd have to come with proof, though. So, like, Dugan didn't have to steal some of that. Cha-ching.
I mean, I currently have some of that cha-ching,
Oh, perfect.
That's actually not a bad idea.
which is a string of pearls and a golden sapphire ring that are definitely not from the previous camp of cultists that I didn't return to villages.
If they get caught, the people that were just bribing, wouldn't they just throw us under the bus?
Oh, absolutely. We couldn't
If we're
trust those
bribing
guys.
them with money that they're going to get as a reward, not like paying them up front, then they get bosses. They're gonna be like, he did it. Told me to do it.
Oh no, that you had that, yeah. And they're gonna have people in this thieves guild who aren't as
Who's
good as
fucking
adventurers. So the second they fuck something up, yeah, we're bust.
No, so my
It's
my
fucking
thought
Dugan,
is, my
and
thought
she's
is
got a
That's
short
why
just
sword.
hit.
Dugan.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a tip that I happen to see a big
Okay.
stash of gold somewhere. Not that big stash. Of is.
So you're not gonna try
I
to
was thinking
work
it'd
with
be
them?
hilarious.
I
It was
love
Dugan.
this.
She told me to do it, and she's got a short sword.
Alright, so as you guys are
But this
Like-
is after we get into Waterdeep and we follow the cultists. So
Yeah, this is
subtly
later.
talking about this throughout the day, Waterdeep is in sight. Bum, bum, bum. Waterdeep is
I'm
the
gonna shout back to the caravan and say, "We're almost here."
sarcastic reply from a few different people are like, thanks.
Fucking
Shut the
Waterdeep.
fuck up! I can't
Great
wait till you
fucking
win.
leader. Great. God damn.
So, yeah, a
Ugh.
little history about Waterdeep. Around to the north, it's population 2 million.
One of the
And
largest
it's,
cities on the Sword Coast, right?
Yeah, I think it is the largest city. It was the most important city for a long time, but it's recently been replaced by Baldur's Gate as the most influential city.
Okay,
On the
so we
Sword
just
Coast.
left Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, the trade route is, like, super popular between these two cities. That's why, like, yeah, so many people do it. It's not usually as crazy as you guys had, but
Fucking mushrooms, man. Really.
yeah, you guys, as you approach the city walls, you're in the bottom right corner. Not showing you the whole city yet because it's friggin' monstrous.
All right,
And
so
I'll get you some.
I think we're gonna have to make sure we don't lose the cultist caravan, and that's gonna have to, like, we're gonna have to tail it with probably one of our stealthiest members or something, because like once we get into that city, they are gone.
Alex offers to not be on that.
I can give Evola the blessing of the trickster, so she has advantage on her sneaks, and then I can sneak with Evola. I think Evola and I are fairly sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm only +2 stealth, but I am down to assist with this if that's what you want.
Nice. Yeah, I'm only
also
3,
give
so
her
it's
back.
like.
So she'll have a blessing of the trickster and guidance.
Wait, what's
She'll be
Shinnon?
fine.
You got fucking dexterity, right, Kirk?
Oh my god, I don't trust him yet.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anyways.
I don't really know him.
He-
I wasn't
You girl.
gonna volunteer for that anyways.
That's
Sorry,
fair.
I know Evola.
Urban
Evola
stealth
But
and
I'm
all
mighty
that.
sneaky. I'll say that.
Evola and I have done other things in the past, and I trust Evola.
Yeah, you guys are of the same cloth.
You're my homie.
Shooting firebolts at dragon men, all that.
Yeah, you know, I fought people for you. Like, I got your back, girl.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. Girl power.
All right, you guys are in the bottom right corner.
Okay.
This is the cultist token. It's going to represent the cultist as we're in the city
Right
state.
when we entered the city, I'd like to throw on my disguise of tattered clothes to make myself look like a street urchin.
Okay,
The exact
slipping into like one of
opposite
the
of
wagons,
Evola.
you're able to want to do a stealth.
Stealthy, you said?
Yeah, just to like generally hidden. Okay, that's enough.
Oh wow.
That's the lowest I can roll.
Yeah, it is absolutely without a crit fail.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I
Wait,
could
what
say
the
passive
fuck?
stealth.
He's a rogue.
Yeah, expertise.
Well, rogue
Yeah.
cleric.
Okay,
I kind of.
so you're able to throw on your disguise. What do you want to do? Sorry.
Oh, I wanted to also drop down. So, you know, on something I have that's more weathered for wear, not my fancy clothes.
Okay.
Commoner's clothes, more like. Because right now I'm in my like fancy clothes, right? So.
All right. So are you doing this on the road still? like, because you guys reach a checkpoint of guards that hail the wagon merchants. So, like, the merchants go ahead and discuss with the guards, and then the gates open quickly after that, and the wagons are hustled in. So you guys can tell me where along the roads you're disguising and changing. You're still with the caravan and the cultists right now, moving between the walls of the inner part here.
Well, I want to do paying attention. Is my wagon covered?
You cut out there a bit.
Is my wagon covered? Acrony.
Yeah, he has two, so we'll say one is.
So, for the one that's covered, I'm gonna sneak on the inside of it just before we get through the gates,
Mhm.
and I'll get changed. I'll throw on some makeup, dirty, I guess, and just hide in the back until we enter the city, and then I'll pop out, kind of walk alongside the caravan.
Is Acme
Okay.
gonna miss you if you just disappear?
That's what I was just thinking about. We're gonna play that out now.
Like, where the hell is my guard? I need to pay her.
Yeah, that's what's happening now. So, like, as the wagons roll up and start to stop.
Maybe I should do
Like-
it once he pays me. I think might be a better idea.
That
You wanna do
depends
it
if the
after you
cult-
get paid?
Well, yeah, because that depends if the cultists break off early too, right? I don't know if they're gonna wait for us to get paid. We just might have to deal with it.
Are they
So-
paying anybody, or were they just kind of coming?
They're a
They're
clique.
just coming. So the main merchant caravan stops here, and the cultists continue up this road. So your bosses are trying to pay you now, so you guys can deal with this as the cultists
long,
walk a
Craven.
casual speed up this road.
And I'll
Hi.
tell Acrony to, I appreciate it, but I need to a little bit. I have
Good luck finding the murderer.
again.
All right, so you guys rush your patrons.
Sure.
Oh, I'm
Rock
just gonna. I'm gonna wave him away and say, the ale and the companionship was more than enough for me.
So your new guy is taken aback and thanks you graciously.
Uh,
I don't do that. I don't rush him, but I kind of look like I have somewhere.
So Acrates like scoffs. He's like, yeah, here you go.
This is shaking the
Apparently
bag,
he's Scottish
feeling
now.
a little light.
He gets Scottish when he's angry.
Yeah, take your 20 coin. And he gives you a pack of 20 gold here.
All
I
right.
appreciate your service.
I'm going to nod at him and
Appreciate
give
the service.
a quick bow. I don't know, like out of respect, be like, I appreciate your employment, and I wish you all the best in the future.
You come on back. You ever need more employment?
I'll just nod to him, jump off the caravan, and then I'll do my quick change and go.
Okay. He nods to you then. All right. Take care of yourself. And he looks back to his teamsters and starts yelling to get things unpacked.
Yeah.
So I assume you're moving into what, like an alley to like Superman change?
Yeah,
Superman change.
that is
Amazing.
exactly what I was thinking. Like, throw off my dress, my very cool dress, throw that away. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
and I've tried to rush to make sure I still had eyes on the cultists.
All right. So the cultists haven't moved too far yet. You can see them moving down. The streets are pretty filled, and they're moving relatively slow with their wagon as lots of people are moving around them.
Okay.
And so the rest of you, how do you deal with your situations?
I'm gonna draw out mine a little bit more because I'm not rushing along like they are.
Yeah, make
Okay.
sure everybody's happy with their trip. Everybody's got their shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So
I
Xavius and
don't know what
Shinon.
I'm supposed to do.
I'm going to try to sell my guy on offering for services to the less fortunate once in a while some more.
To the what? Sorry.
I'm going to try to sell my guy on offering his services to the less fortunate some more.
Oh, your lawyer.
Yeah.
All right. Throw a persuasion roll his way. Meanwhile, Shinon's overwhelmed by the city bustle. Makes sense. This elven ranger. And
I'm
Xavius.
just glad nobody else died, you know?
So, but before Evola ditches,
Success.
I want to catch her and like tell her to tell Dugan and herself to meet us at like a bar later. I assume I would have passed through here on my way south, so like maybe I know a tavern, and I could be like, go to this tavern tonight.
All right.
Because otherwise, we're gonna lose you in this city.
Okay, you know of the what I'd call it, the Blade and Stars.
That's beautiful.
All right.
Meet us at the Blade and Stars as soon as you find out something.
Okay, sounds good. See you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Good luck. Good luck. And then
Stay out of trouble, you kids.
yeah.
Who am I supposed to deal with?
You are hired by Acrony.
Acrony?
Same as
It's
Evola.
the same guy who hired Vavola, yeah.
Okay. I
So-
thought, I didn't know who was like the guard person.
He owns the most in the caravan, so he hired the leader or the most guards.
Getcha.
This guy. He does furs, and he hired Evola, and that's really all I remember.
I was
He's got a
one in
wicked
charge.
pipe.
Yeah. So he pays
Horse
you
does furs.
25 gold.
Me?
And Evola gets 20. Because you weren't the captain of the thing.
I was.
Shinon gets 25. You were a bodyguard.
You get
Oh.
Yeah.
Bodyguards get 20.
and
guards
you
get
get 5
12.
for being the captain.
Yeah.
Right?
Jeez.
Well,
I mean,
I got
really,
25 gold.
your only extra responsibilities is to order the other guys around.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's tough, man. You gotta be a
Man.
manager. You poor thing.
David knows.
Yeah, well, maybe next time you should negotiate on his behalf.
No, man, he's on his own. I like it. It's
I was like
so
half a
much he got
journey too.
suckers.
Maybe it's a 50 gold. Like he's half a journey.
Yeah, he only did about a third of the journey either, as well. He, like
The most
Daggerford to
successful of the journeys.
Waterdeep.
Yeah, the part with the least casualties.
Yeah, I suppose. You guys got paid for Daggerford already, and now you're getting paid for the second half.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bodyguards make 20, guards make 12, and Shinon makes 25. And the merchants say their farewells, thanking you for your vigilant service on this long journey.
Yeah.
Obviously, Eldelri is sad to say goodbye to a valiant guard as you've been. She did not expect such a great service from a random mercenary,
Well,
but you turned out to be respectful and talented. And she graciously bows and gives you your money happily.
well, Derry, I'm glad we were
Thank
headed
you,
the same way.
sir.
Yeah.
Indeed. And hopefully our
Thanks for
paths will
not
cross
causing
again
any
soon.
trouble.
Indeed, I hope so as well. Fare thee well, and good success with the merchantry in the city.
Quite well. Thank you. And she parts ways.
So that was 20 gold, you said?
Yeah.
Sick.
Sorry, I kind of emptied my brain from the merchants.
No, that's fair.
I was so
They've
like,
now
they had
dispersed
so
into
much
the city.
backbone before, and now I'm like, okay, they're done. I'm not thinking about them. I don't have enough mental bandwidth to do that and Waterdeep.
You gotta run a city now.
Yeah. So they disappear into the city. Find them if you want. Don't.
I'm
Don't.
gonna go find
Don't.
a meat vendor.
Pardon?
Hilarious.
I'm gonna go find a meat vendor and feed my wolf.
Excellent.
He's hungry.
So there are lots of things here. Find pretty much everything you need. This area is mostly warehouses. This is where the merchants kind of start, but this is where the merchants are thick. So the cultists are moseying down the road at
Right.
like double
Keep
half
following
speed.
at a reasonable pace.
Okay. What's your distance?
I would like to remain Mm, let's say 10 people, so 65 feet back.
Okay. Roll stealth. Hey, what's happening?
All I picture is like Kevin McAllister chasing his family through the airport, using their swords, just like trying to look over everybody's backs.
Yeah,
I know that
basically, like
jacket.
that's the amount of people.
And
Shit.
Ebola is, I believe, also with me. I think once they get a little bit further down, we should split up and take different flanks. But I think for now, because we're just barely in the city, probably both around the same area, right, Ebola?
Yeah.
All right, Avola, roll stealth.
She has advantage because I gave her Blessing of the Trickster.
Yeah, at this range, I'm gonna say stealth is 8 and perception is 13.
22.
So somebody roll a perception. Actually, let's say perception is 12.
Who?
All right, Avola.
Roll perception?
Yeah. You have guidance if it's not good. Your guidance dice.
Because I'm kind of. Yeah, you guys start to lose them as you're like super stealthy.
She has guidance, so she can roll an extra d4.
Okay.
Please do that.
Come on. Roll that d4.
Okay.
All right, that's enough. Avola is able to maintain vision on them at this distance as you go and walk. So we'll keep that up for a couple city blocks. Oh shit, he's huge.
Okay.
We'll say at about here, you guys can readjust your stealth and vision or continue.
I'd like to readjust my vision, but keep my stealth.
So like what I mean by that is the closer you are, the easier it is to spot, the harder it is to stealth.
But I still have 22. I haven't crit.
Yeah, and that worked well. Getting all the way up here, you guys are
Now that we're up
like
here,
a kilometer across the city.
A little bit closer, and duck in and out of alleyways near-ish them,
Okay.
and ask Avola to continue trailing, and I'll try to take a flank.
Okay. So Avola roll stealth.
Thank you.
Excellent. And Dugan.
I had to do this in Troy's game, and it was like so nerve rattling. It's like, all right, I
Following
crit stealth.
people?
Okay, you took 20 steps. Roll again. Oh, God.
Fuck.
That's exactly how I currently feel.
All right. So you guys are both ninjas. Now do perception.
Perception. 19!
Okay.
Woo! Thank God
Oh
you
my
brought
God,
Avola.
perception. Ugh.
All right.
You're a
So
little shorter. It's fine. We'll see.
yeah.
Can't see over all those people.
So Dugan is maintaining his stealth, no problem. But he is losing track of the cultists as he moves. But is still able to follow. Seeing Avola, he's able to maintain the path. She is able to maintain the path.
Dugan
I
walks
felt
past a winery.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a nice place. Where the fuck to go?
Reveal area, damn it. There we go. Okay. So you guys make it up to here. Did you change your game at all?
Yeah, same idea. You follow from the rear. I'll continue following from the flank. Do I see them cheating towards one of the two flanks, left or right?
Pardon me?
Do I see them cheating to the left or cheating to the right, like hanging on the left or the right side of the road?
No, not really. I mean, they're all kind of like stuck still around their caravans moving.
Okay. I'm gonna try to flank on the right side this time.
Okay.
Do you need another stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. And this time I'm gonna cast guidance on myself for my perception because I refuse to accept that I am not able to see things.
Okay. You're like a ninja in these streets. It's like you have a precognition of paths and you move throughout. No problem.
16 on perception.
Like ducking through like dog doors and like climbing up like children's things.
Climbing up what now?
He's just got a perfect stealth. Like it's everywhere.
I mean, climbing up on
It's like
children.
a ghost. Children have like little like rope ladders and toys and stuff set up throughout the city, and Dugan knows them all.
Trying to make a dirty joke here.
Well, I didn't like it. Meanwhile, Shinon and Xavius hanging out with Tolsmere. Having good times.
I think Freud's
Eating some meat.
inside, but I don't know if they allow wolves in
In their city?
their tavern.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it.
They don't have a choice about the city.
I mean, yeah, you not telling you how to play, but you can tell them it's a dog.
It's a big fucking dog.
I know.
It's a dire wolf.
Yeah.
It's
You'd
smaller
have to be
than
convincing.
the Mastiff. Huh? Oh, look at that.
Is that smaller than the Mastiff?
Masters are fucking monsters, so. They're like little cows.
Little cows.
Are they?
They're big dogs. Fucking huge. Anyways,
They're not dire wolf big, but they're big. Yeah.
I mean, dire wolves are.
They're like a
mythical.
horse for a halfling.
Because the dragons is mythical. Damn it. Dragons.
I
are
know.
huge. Yeah,
And
but
I'm not,
dragons
not
aren't
saying
real,
they have a
dude.
real size. Talking about masters here, Dan. Damn it.
Yeah, but
Okay, but we'll
Mastiffs
roll
D&D, they're
stealth,
not
I
real.
guess.
What do you mean?
As Dugan is a ninja, and you guys continue to follow these guys.
How
Roll them?
far do we get with me if Ola rolled a 14?
Do I still
Okay.
D4? Sorry, I didn't realize that was.
All right, and she's standing further back, so her stealth is okay. So she can roll perception.
Ooh.
Excellent. All right, so you guys both maintaining vision and stealth, moving along.
Okay. How far do we get as ninjas?
Let's do one more.
Okay, so you know how ridiculously confident Dugan is.
All right, so you guys make it here.
Can you give us a little bit more vision? Is this like a square in front of us?
Market Square. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
There's a house.
Dugan is gonna.
Don't worry about those houses.
Dugan is gonna be a little bit cocky. Not like a lot cocky, but like a little bit cocky. And she's gonna just get like a little bit closer along the side streets. One, because there's not as convenient of an alleyway, and two, because she feels very cocky about how well this is going so far.
Okay. As you get closer, perception gets easier, stealth gets harder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast guidance on myself again, and I can choose to use it depending. So
all right, I've written down a number.
perception.
Oh my god, I wrote 16 as you rolled. I'm like, I'm gonna write it so I can't change it. 16. And you did it. Okay, so you're like, as you're like creeping along here, you like get up to a ledge and you like peek like around the corner, and like literally a cultist like comes around that corner instantly, and you just duck back like, like almost fucking seen. Right here at that edge, you're like duck back, hold your breath
Dugan
into
is
the
very
shadow,
full of
and
herself.
they walk like right past you.
Dugan doesn't see that as a holding her breath moment, but she sees it as a damn, I'm badass.
It required holding breath to keep your stealth.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. It wasn't
Yeah.
like a, oh, I'm so scared. It was like a,
Yeah. But
okay.
oh, that is, I'm so good at being sneaky. I'm the sneakiest.
All right. They roll right past you. You hear the jingling in their weapons a little bit because you're listening for it. But there is lots of like things happening on the streets too. And like the cultists are keeping a tight like perimeter around their wagon, not like letting random people walk near it.
Okay.
And Avola,
Yes.
would you like to roll one more stealth and perception for me? And would you like to keep your distance or move closer?
Why did you roll that?
She knocked over some dominoes.
Good thing they're not in the same place.
Oh.
Look
Fall
at
on my face.
look what you made him do.
Oh.
This isn't where I parked my car.
All right, you're gonna, as you like go to like get a view of them, you kind of like peek around, and one of the cultists is staring directly back into your face. He sees your face, your hood. I'll let you react really quickly if you want to run away or do something, but your guys lock eyes.
Hopefully that disguise holds.
Kiss him.
You're 60 feet back, and you can like you're just seeing like a glimpse of recognition on the guy. What the fuck? Is that fucking tiefling from the thing?
They don't know what tiefling.
Well, how good is your
Or
disguise?
is that pasty chick from the thing?
I kind of want to turn and run away, like down an alley.
You're
All right,
ditching.
so you can, and I'll let you do a dex save.
A dexterity save. Oh my god.
Yeah. So beat 14, and you react quick. Okay. You're like you duck, and you like roll into the alley on your left,
I
and
want
you
to
like back is to the wall. You're like,
Are there any?
what do you want to do?
On this alley?
Roll a d20 for me. If you get over 16, there is one store. No. There's some back doors to stores, but they look locked.
I want to keep moving down until I'm like over here-ish, I guess, maybe?
This way?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in the alley.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh
Can I
boy.
keep going?
What?
I want to go like here.
Okay. Start making your way. How are you doing it?
I'm gonna kind of like sneak there, I guess.
All right.
Stealth?
You creep along the walls here. You want to roll a stealth for me? Okay.
Oh,
Your heart's pounding, your blood's pumping, and you are not making a mistake this time. You, like creep and like roll from the shadows like Sam Fisher. And so you get over here, and as you walk, you see one of the cultists moving from this, like the cult wagon has stopped, and two of them are actually walking this way, holding their like hands on their hilts. So you see them like walking down the streets, looking around now, like
Can I
hardcore searching.
Can I like mold to a wall or hide behind a garbage can or something?
Yeah, your stealth holds as you like see them coming, and you're like, hold your breath, basically like turn into the stone.
Okay.
These like two cultists walk past. They get to this like corner here, like this intersection, and like they stop, look around for a minute or two, and begin to turn around.
They're looking for me.
So they kind of saunter back and meet up with the rest of the caravan. And so like you see them kind of like spread out a little bit more. And like they're highly on their guard, as like Dugan and Evola both see. So it begins to move again.
Okay.
Jesus, Calix, you want just like an entire movie's worth of stuff, eh?
He's getting ready to plan a heist. A portable ram. He's gonna fucking break this door down. This is like Sam Fisher in dragon form and very blunt.
So Dugan and Evola continue their stealth mission. Somebody give me perception. Either of you.
What's your
You can do it. Oh, +5.
I'm +1. Go ahead.
And all guidance.
Okay.
Use those peepers.
So
Come
you
on.
see them reaching like here and kind of stopping, but you can't really make out what's going on.
Can I try to get closer?
Yes, that's well within your power.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer. Maybe just try to walk past with my head facing the other way.
So like really fucking close. Like you want to breathe on them.
No. I want to be like one little street away from them, but like not looking them in the face.
All right. So give me a stealth.
Okay. I'm gonna cast guidance again. What do we get?
Alright. So you make it
Yeah,
there.
32.
Stealth. And then you like roll under like a parked wagon. And you're just completely in shadow, like watching it from your stomach here.
Okay. What do I see?
So you see the guards here, and they kind of stop and they kind of park the wagons in a line, pointing towards a gate here at this building. You see Craven go up to the door
Fucking
and
Craven.
then bang on it in a rhythmic tap.
Okay.
Can
What's
you
the rhythm?
Thump. It's just, we'll just keep it simple for now.
Craven has rhythm, guys. We learned something.
Yeah.
Thump.
And so you see them like kind of like looking outwards and like searching everywhere for like people watching them. And when they see like the coast is like pretty clear, the door slides open and the two wagons hustle in and all the cultists go in. The door slams closed behind it.
Okay.
And from the outside, the building kind of looks like pretty beat up. Like it's a two-story building. Oh, sorry. So like looking at the building from the outside, like they went in, it's like a two-story building, pretty square structure, 50 feet by 50 feet. Relatively beat up though, with an open center area. So like it doesn't show it on my thing. It's just a solid house, but it actually has a courtyard that you would be able to see that there's like no roof in the top right section. Can I do this? Yeah. All right. So that is open. Right. So a gate slid on the street side. Here. Cults wagons went in. Door closed. And with that, are you guys cool with taking a 10-minute break, maybe 15? It's actually my cat's birthday today, and I want to give them like a sparkler. I have like a 7-year-old, like a 7 sparkler that I want to do for my cats.
Aw, happy cat birthday.
Okay.
So if you guys are cool with taking 10 minutes, maybe planning a heist, doing whatever,
Yeah,
I'll come back and
figure
answer
out what to do.
everything you'd like. Shopping is on the table. Waterdeep is a big fucking city. Things like that. I will do all of that in 10 minutes.
So I kind of want to buy a short sword. Lucy Butcher.
You really hated that you couldn't be insinuated for that murder, eh?
Yeah,
So-
I want to get some dried blood on a short sword.
Let's open up a bit more of the city.
That's
This,
funny.
after talking to a few people, this is the Blade and Stars.
Oh, did you ping it?
It did. Pinging it.
Aha! All right, that's
Okay.
where Xavius is right now.
Okay.
Also, we need to report back to the harbor.
Well, we don't really have a reporting structure yet.
We need to find. What were we supposed to? We were supposed to report to someone when
And,
we found
like-
where they were going.
Well, yeah, but like this isn't their destination. Like this is a waypoint. Like they have a fortress somewhere in the wild. Like,
Oh, this is not their destination?
yeah, like I assume they're going to
I'll be right back.
like do some middle management and then send another caravan out to their fortress. Like they're not based in the city. At least I don't think they are.
Okay, Vola,
Like we gotta watch
what do you
them.
think about balls of fire?
No. She said BRB bathroom break.
Oh, okay, so I assume positive.
Oh God.
I
I'm not
think you
here.
go
I am
in-
not here. I am not here.
I think you go in balls to the wall. I think that there's nothing that is stopping us from just like straight up rambling that place. Because I don't think that we can realistically post guards around it at all times. I think the odds that they have on our system is like 90%. And if we just post guards to watch, we will miss them.
Alex is shopping way on the other side of town.
I disagree, but I'm not there.
That's fair. Okay.
I'm sure if there's an
You're right.
explosion, I'll probably see the fire and then react to it. But
No,
God help
I
me,
think we should do this in the morning. Sorry, in my mind, I was already back at the bar.
I'm sure like Nick would love that. Oh God, we need a battle map for the warehouse now.
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be a battle at the warehouse.
Oh man, it doesn't have to be though. Like I assume like one of you will stay and watch the warehouse, and the other one will go back to the tavern to like let us know what's going on, and then we can figure it out.
Thing is, I know where we're meeting. I think I should be the one who goes.
That's fair. I can stay and watch the warehouse. I can stay blended in with the city for a long time, and then I can also pick up a few things about the city. Because my class is all about talking to people, getting to know the lay of the land.
Oh.
And also I could pick up their accents and their mannerisms and things like that. They can become a Waterdeep.
That's pretty
Yeah,
slick.
that's a good idea. So I'll tell you where we're meeting. Let you know that that's where I'm going, and I'm gonna update the others. And I'll either.
I'm gonna ask. Okay, so I'm gonna start chatting up street urchins. Let me just write this down.
Yeah, write it down so Nick can figure it out in 10 minutes.
Yep. So I'm gonna chat up street urchins. 2 is learn water.
But I guess we could just have this conversation now in the tavern when Avola gets back to us. So that's Tom Kirk, you there? We're gonna figure out what the fuck is going on.
I'm still shopping.
Okay, so Calix isn't there unless you want to be. I hear TV again. Is that?
Oh, we need them.
Oh, TV stopped. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how long you intended to be shopping for, or how long that heist took.
I don't know how long Nick's gonna say it takes.
Okay. Well, that's Shannon, Avola, and I in the tavern, I guess. What the hell?
If Nick says my shopping is done, then I'll be there as well.
Well, let's include you, and then when he gets back, I don't know. I'd rather include you than exclude you, if we can. Who knows how long that heist took?
There's no heist. It's just buying things.
No, I mean like the following of them in parallel, right? I don't know.
Yeah, that part I have no idea.
So what'd you see, Avola?
Better be safe. Let's buy a sledgehammer as well.
Knocking down doors when the ram doesn't work.
Ram only works on doors, not on walls. Now we're safe for both.
True. This is gonna be funny. So
I hope I have enough money for these.
yeah, you're gonna be out.
I'm actually gonna clean up in this little gap, so I'm gonna start tidying around the house. I'll be back in 5 or 10.
Okay. What are you saying, Avola?
What?
So what are you saying?
So I'm gonna tell you following / stalking of the cultists went. even include the part where I almost got caught / like hid in time and they couldn't find me.
Oh, they seen you? Oh no.
I went to take a step forward around the corner and looking directly at me. So I, rolled into the nearest alleyway, hid between some buildings, crossed the road really quick, and then the next thing I know, they're looking for me, but they can't find me. So I proceeded on. And then they went into this building, and I'll explain the building the same way Nick did, and then say that I left Dugan to keep an eye on the building, seeing as I knew more where we were meeting, and she's going to be able to blend in and keep an eye on them better.
So what kind of building was it? Like, was it a big building?
Rather large. I mean, both caravans went in it.
Both? But both of the wagons.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess
it might be like a storage facility of sorts where they hide things, where they keep things, where who knows. But if anything, I have a feeling they're hiding something important in there.
Yeah, a lot of gold, right?
Either a lot of gold or dragon eggs.
Yeah, and I guess if our intel from the Harpers and Gauntlet is to be believed, they'll be taking it from here to their fortress next, which is where we need to be.
Yeah. So we basically need to keep stalking them?
Like, I guess we need to case it out, see how many exits there are, watch them all, and then wait for them to leave.
Yeah, but if there's more than one exit,
That's
we're
what
gonna
I'm...
need more. We're gonna need people to case, right? It might not just be me and...
Yeah, it might take more than just the two of you.
Yeah.
We'll need to case this place and watch it for like day and night until they leave. I think. I don't know how long it's going to take, how many more caravans they're waiting for. I think this was like the last or one of the last caravans they needed.
Yo.
Hey, Nick.
Yo. What's going on, guys?
So we're just at the tavern talking battle plans. Is Calyx done shopping?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Let me read this.
He did a lot of shopping.
Okay. Sledgehammer? Okay, no problem. Total cost 71 gold.
That's in the PHP. I don't know what you want to mark it up. I may have to remove some things depending on the cost.
Yeah, give it like a 15% markup.
Rich City.
Oh, 15%. I should be able to afford that easy.
Yeah, it's not too bad. These are not like high-end items.
I don't know. Those bars
The only one I didn't.
Nothing.
The
Bars
only
of
one
soap.
that's not in the PHP is like carabiners to like connect the chain.
Gotcha.
I don't know what you want to call those.
Yeah, like
Like
clips
gold
or something.
piece.
Just put in an extra like 2 gold for like forged pieces.
It's 83 gold and 65 silver.
Okay.
I'll just give the guy 84 gold and we'll call it a day.
Sounds good. The last guy is very happy. I'm assuming it's multiple people have to do this.
The
Time
hammer
to add
guy.
things to my inventory. I love the compendium. It's so nice for this kind of thing.
Oh, like for the actual game?
Yeah, just drag and drop onto the sheet.
Yeah, that is handy. I haven't actually used that. To check that out. But
Nice. It's got all the PHP like spells and stuff, so you don't have to type them out. You just drag them on. It autofills everything.
nice. All right, I have a map for the bar. I'm not gonna fill the bar. Just pretend you're in there.
Bar fight.
Sick. What about my room? Where's my room?
Deal with
Oh
it.
my-
They're full.
That's fair. Oh, oh no, I couldn't get. Okay, that's fair.
Avola, go flirt with that guy.
Get a room. Get a
girlfriend.
That
room.
guy right there. Don't you see him?
So I
Why?
Didn't we do that before?
Yes, did not work.
Oh,
She
she's
ended up
not.
fighting everybody.
That's true.
Yeah, we did.
That's true. You ended up on a table slashing people.
Yeah.
So I guess I want to ask Avola, did it look like there were any buildings like near, like within view of that place that we can like commandeer?
Master?
We want to we want to case the joint for a long period of time. Is there a building we can do that in?
There are lots of buildings nearby. It's likely that there's an abandoned one.
All right. Well, let's go hit it up then. I guess as soon as Calyx catches up to us here, we should go find Dugan and set up shop nearby.
Is
So we can
Dugan
watch
watching the
Yep.
place?
Yeah, we left
Yeah.
Dugan
Okay.
there.
Smart. Okay,
Yes, you can
so
find some stuff.
it's about. Guess you guys arrived here later in the day, so it's getting late. It's probably like 6 p.m. now. Things are starting to close as night starts to come upon the city,
Yeah.
and the bar is starting to get a little busier.
All right. Well,
Noticeably busier.
we could ditch the bar and then go find a place near the cultist warehouse. I'm just gonna call it.
Okay. So you guys are. Calyx will arrive like 6:30.
Okay. So yeah, once Calyx
Like things
arrives, we'll fill him in and we'll do that.
Okay.
Unless you have anything else to say about that, Calyx.
Nope. How much can I sell my axe for? A battle axe? Like half of the PHP?
Yeah, we'll go 50% return. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Do I have my sledgehammer? I do not.
do you?
I'm gonna buy some arrows.
Nice.
Whatever
Okay.
those cost. Give me 50 of them.
Never running out again.
Gold per quiver. Plus 15%.
Gold per quiver? How many is a quiver?
10.
How much
Okay.
gold is it per quiver?
1 gold.
Ah.
Yeah.
How much
Okay.
is in a quiver?
10, I
10.
think you said.
Oh, 20, sorry. 20.
And how much
And I
gold is
will
that?
buy 3 of those.
Well, a quiver is a gold, and then arrows is a gold for 20.
Oh,
Then I will
okay.
just buy 3 20 packs.
Yeah, you probably have a quiver. 3 gold, please.
And no bag.
All right. 3 gold and 10, 5, 2 silver.
Wow.
Yeah,
Relax.
you don't look like you're a city-wise man. 4 silver.
Oh, wait, shit, we have platinum. How much are health potions?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have
50
25 gold.
Is the 15%
Perfect. That's
markup on
exactly
those?
what it's going to cost for these arrows.
Ah,
Okay,
Pardon me?
I'm buying 2 potions.
Yeah, it's 15%, so we'll say like
So
58
115.
gold.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll pay my 10 platinum and the rest in gold. So
All right.
16 gold,
Yeah.
10 platinum.
All right. The man tries to swindle Shinon. What do you do?
just take 4 gold, you fucking crook.
He's like, oh, well, I said 25.
Jesus. Solsmere, come here for a second.
All right. 4 is fine. Get out of my
Perfect.
shop, you heathen.
I'm gonna kick something over on my way out.
Get out of here. Yo, look at
I'm gonna kick over a quiver.
Dump it all over the
Arrows fly
street.
everywhere.
I said get out.
Fuck.
All right,
Not
you
treating
flustered the
Alice very
shopkeep.
What's going on here?
Fucking racism.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't want to give a dragon a They didn't want to give a
No.
dragon a ram. That kind
No,
of
they
makes
try-
sense.
Well, yeah, probably.
Dragon got everything.
Yeah. Dragon Man's charismatic. Shidon looks like a wilderness bum, so the shopkeep's tried to take him for all his worth.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. And then he kicked shit out over as he left. Good times. Anyways, as you guys are enjoying the refined life,
Oh, and did
Refined
you read
urban
the
life.
note that I left?
would you leave? Dugan, chat up street urchins, learn Waterdeep mannerisms.
As part of the class feature, I'm gonna chat up some people and then learn how to speak in their speak, like
Does
with
it
their accents.
Cost you anything, or just an inherent?
Just happens by listening to people.
Cool. Easy enough. Lots of people.
Mhm.
All right. Meanwhile, you guys here. What do you do?
Are we there? Do we find a place?
Okay, so as you go, I'll let you guys investigate areas nearby.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
somebody roll for me.
I got investigation for days. I'm gonna roll in all caps. Bah!
All right. Nice. So
Okay.
you find an abandoned building here. It's a
We're looking at the
relatively
tavern right
decent
now.
view. Pardon me?
We're in the
Oh.
tavern.
Oops.
Oh my god, the building's under this glass of whiskey.
Woo!
There it is.
Excellent.
inside that
Oh,
building.
oh, that's like at the beginning of Pokemon when you turn from like a portrait into the sprite. And you like
Yeah,
stand.
yeah. Now you guys are part of the cityscape. Oh,
Okay.
Tolsmare's huge.
So, I was
Icon.
gonna be in the back alleys and trying to keep my eye on that gate.
Yeah, we're gonna try to track down Dugan, but he's probably gonna be really hard to find. I assume he's gonna track down us.
Oh, if I happen to notice Avius, I'm gonna let him continue looking around for a good minute or two until I think that he might be a threat to me keeping my cover. Tap him on the side of his hip, pull him into an alleyway, and then we can start chatting.
I was gonna say, are you gonna ravage him at this point? Jesus Christ.
I know you bought me this nice saber, but I don't feel that way about you.
Well, I mean, I can't reach his shoulder.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, this is
Oh god, why is there an assassin?
I copied the wrong token. I was trying to get more people here.
That's funny.
so. You found the an abandoned building, is that right?
Yeah, we can go get a view of the place from there if we need to. I assume we're gonna need the night. We can talk more privately there and keep an eye out on this, unless you have a better angle. What do you think, Dugan?
I'm gonna keep chatting up locals for a little bit, but if you show me where it is, I will come join you once it gets a little bit darker. I'd like to talk to a few of the night denizens.
Okay, well, I'm gonna point out
see
the
what they
window,
think.
and then yeah,
Okay.
there it is.
Perfect. Actually, come like mid-afternoon, I'm gonna ask for a switch so that I can spend more time at night.
Okay. Well, Shannon looks pretty stealthy. Maybe he can help out. Either way, I'm gonna be using Tobias's superior vision to keep an eye out through the window at that place.
Okay.
Because like I this is gonna be the long game. I think. Like we're in agreement on that. We need to wait until they leave.
Whoa! Who said leave? No, we have to wait until. No, they have underground passageways for sure. We need to wait
Oh.
until we can get more information. There's no question in Dugan's mind that they have a secret set of underground passageways. That this house is just a setup facade.
I had not considered underground passages, so we need to break into it.
We need to break into it. We need to break into it if we get confirmation from the street people that they don't see cultists. If they don't ever see cultists coming and going, there's not any loud parties. They don't notice people coming or going from the house at night, drinking. Because these cultists, we saw them in the camp. They were a drinking bunch. If they don't notice any of that, that means they have a secret way out of the city.
That's true. Well, if that's the case, we need to act quickly then. We can't
So what
lose
did the
trail.
locals tell me? When I asked about rowdy parties or people coming and going from this area at night.
From this area?
Yes, were there any
Or from
rowdy,
this building?
for rowdy parties, I would have said in the area.
Okay.
For odd comings and goings, I would have said from the building.
So for like rowdy parties, they're like, they can't really tell you too much, like beyond like it's just the average rowdy parties for this area. And let's roll persuasion.
Okay.
He is a people of the bums, right?
Yeah, roll persuasion.
Can I use guidance?
Sure.
Guide me to the correct bum.
Oh. Okay, so the first person you chat up doesn't really have anything for you. But the second one is like gives you like a devious grin. It's like I might know a thing or two for some gold.
Oh. Well,
What kind of information is it worth to you? Comings and goings on that building. This is my block here.
Oh, this is your block, eh? So I'll start you off with one gold coin. But there's
That's a
more if
lot.
the information is useful.
Oh.
I'm thinking it's worth 2.
I'm thinking you're going to have to give me a little bit more than that before we start if it's worth 2.
Well, I'll tell you it's about that house you're interested in.
What a champ.
So I want to set the gold coin on a surface between us and say it's right here for when you're done
He
talking.
immediately tries to go for it as you put it down.
I would like to contest that with the sleight of hand.
Okay, do it. All right, so you snatch it back. He's like, oh, whoa, huh.
And I said, it's yours as soon as you try it. But until then, and then I set it back down on the post. Here it remains.
All right. He smiles and he's got like one tooth left. Steps back. He's just like this dirty, skinny man. That house there. I've seen wagons coming over the last couple weeks.
Have you seen any wagons
Every several
coming?
nights. A group, just like it did just there, comes, they wait, and then they go in. And then I don't see him again. Gold, please. He like puts his hand out.
So I happily set the gold in his hand. And I say,
2 gold?
The second gold, yes.
Okay.
And I say, such an oddity, isn't it?
It is. But, you know, the monks are always coming and going from that place too. As he's like staring at his gold. Yeah, those monks love that place too.
So I'd like to, as I am watching, keep an eye out for anyone who looks like a monk, and then I can potentially try to shadow a monk through the city.
Okay.
Do I notice any monks in the next hour or so?
You do, in fact.
I'd like to shadow them to see where they're going to.
All right, so roll me a perception. All right, so funny enough, you do see a group of 3 monks walk this way from out front of the. It's not from inside the building, but they're following the street in front of that building. And they cross onto the street here. There's 2 of them. And then they kind of turn and they go up north here.
Okay.
And they start handing out food.
Oh. I don't
From
know
right
if
here.
that's awfully nice or not. I'm dressed up like a street urchin.
Yeah.
So I'd like to hobble up and see if they'll hand me some food.
Okay. So as you hobble up, do a
Mhm.
performance for me.
Yep. Where are you for performance? Performance.
Okay. So you pull off a relatively good hobble as you make your way towards these two monks. And so like you're kind of like getting into like a bit of a mob that's kind of congregated around them. Not too many people, but a decent amount. So you kind of like wade through them.
Mhm.
Obviously, they're giants, as you can see.
On the inside.
No, they're physical giants. Look.
Oh
Jesus.
no! Alms for the small.
Do I recognize them as cultists?
Do a investigation. They do not appear as any cultists you've seen.
Okay.
You know, even looking at like the way they hold themselves, they look less fanatical.
Less fanatical than their monks.
They're just helping these people. They seem like good people.
So as I hobble up, I'd like to say, brothers, I'd like to aid in your aiding.
They look to you and they laugh a little bit and they're like, "Oh, there's no need for that. We're here to help everyone. If you'd like to contribute, you can always go by the Abbey."
Of course. Where's the abbey?
You're right near it, my friend. It's just this large building to our left. So you kind of like gestures. You can see the tip of this building here peeking over the block. That is the High Helm Abbey. It is where we are stationed, here in Waterdeep. Just doing
And,
our local rounds.
Which
You must
gods
not
do
be
you
from
serve?
here.
No, I'm not.
Well, do come by. We're welcome and open to many, as long as you do not worship the evil gods.
No, I serve the god of the harvest. So I'm always trying to help those who spread her bounty with those in need.
Indeed. Well, then you are always welcome. We serve the god Helm, known as the Vigilant One and the Watcher.
Ah, wondrous work you do.
Well, thank you. They both nod. They're like, yes, do come by the Abbey if you need anything, or if you want to contribute to us. But do move aside now, before we have much work to do.
Of course. So I'm going to go back to the hiding spot with Savius.
Okay.
Now that I've gotten all my intel, I'm going to try to take a lengthy nap so that I could do a night shift.
Alright, so we'll need to, I guess, replace you out in the field. Shannon, you look stealthy. Do you want to case the place out, or would you rather that I do it?
Oh, before I take a nap, I can give someone the trickster's blessing.
I take my dog with me, so
So you'll
Might
watch the
be
place for
more-
us?
it might be more conspicuous if you do it, or less conspicuous.
Okay. I can do it then.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave my
okay.
very noticeable hat though.
Okay. For the first
Turn my coat inside out so it's not red.
the first hour, you'll have the trickster's blessing.
Alright. So that'll get me in place. And are there any, I guess, like shops and like things to do around there that I can just like, rather than just standing in the street? Because I'm probably not gonna blend in with the street urchins.
Yeah. What? Roll the dice. Just the d20.
Hey-ya! 8.
All right. So we'll say that there is a weapon store.
Alright. I'm head on over to that weapon store very slowly, meander around, not really paying attention, but, just errands to run so it doesn't look like I'm just waiting. and then I'm
All
just gonna
right.
watch the joint and see what I can see. I guess I can, while I'm around, can I roll like an investigation to see if there are like any guards or any people watching outside?
Yeah,
for
of
the
course.
cultists?
Whereabouts are you, like, on the same street or like this street? I guess I should just keep it on this city map. I'm trying to like do a zoomed in version, but that's
So
not
I
necessary,
just
but-
like I guess I'm watching it for a while, so I'm just gonna do like a full perimeter in like the streets.
So like, show me where you guys moving. I guess
Oh sure.
like it's hard because you're so small, but
Oh good. How do you do this?
if you hold down Alt, you can like move
There we
off
go.
square.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You can also grid with all, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna case the place. We're just gonna walk around the streets,
Okay,
just like
Then,
casually.
doing
Kinda
your
blend
routes, and you get into the weapons store, and it's not like an ideal store for it's all like heavy.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna find out quickly, like, oh, okay, not really my thing, but nostalgia.
Yeah, and like as you're like looking like and doing your investigation, like you hear like a dwarf be like, "I doubt any of my weapons be the right size for you, laddie." Just kind of like startling you out of your investigation.
Oh, sorry. My father was a paladin. I get nostalgic from time to time.
Aye, I can imagine. Must not be fun me not being able to lift into a large hammer.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage, I must say, good dwarf. I kind of like chuckle.
Indeed, then take your time.
Are we
Thank
Scottish again?
Yeah, I mean, he's a dwarf.
This is a dwarf. All dwarves are Scottish.
Yep, it's easy. Makes sense.
It's so
And apparently,
hard.
it's my go-to accent.
It's also my go-to dwarf accent. It is so hard to not be a Scottish dwarf.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense otherwise.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tolkien. Fuck you.
Did Tolkien write the accent? Like, or was that just Peter Jackson?
It's based on like British, like dwarves are Scottish people. Like if you think about it in lore, like the British people are humans, the Welsh and Irish are elves, and the dwarves are Scottish. And like that's where it all comes. Like Westeros,
That's
every like
why Legolas can
mythology is
drink.
always like, yeah, it's always British, like land-based mythology that developed like Tolkien's theory or D&D or like,
That's fair.
yeah, it's just like that's why like they stick with that, right? Like being an enduring subject or a theme, basically. It's just because like dwarves and Scottish people are clannish, and then they're like, yeah, they live in the mountains and they hate the humans.
That makes a lot of sense.
They live in the mountains and they hate the British and clannish and Scottish and all just there. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then if you think about like what's it called, like Game of Thrones, is like the Vikings are the White Walkers and everyone else is just the British Empire. And he stole that too. I'm like, oh, they're coming to like crush them. Winter is coming, and like there was like hundreds of years of the Dark Vikings game, and like it's just like
Fucking took it.
history with a fantasy edge.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyways,
So you want me to roll investigation?
yes, please. Sorry. Off topic.
Yeah. Oh damn, I'm distracted. 10.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you look for?
I was just seeing to see if they have guards, like people watching.
So there appears to be a sentry, but he's on the other side of like a wooden gate. So like the bottom half is blocked, and like at like head height there's bars, and so like you see somebody like walk past the bars occasionally,
Okay.
looking out onto the street.
At least one sentry confirmed. No idea what the guard rotations are, but there's somebody in there still.
Yeah, like there doesn't appear to be anyone on the street itself.
Okay. Well, that's good at least.
But like I said, this front area you can see is open. So that's a courtyard,
Okay.
that box. So like the building is an L shape. Like, am I defining that correctly? You guys getting what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. The box is an open courtyard. The building is the L shape.
So they just got like a fence
back.
for the other L, I guess.
So like this whole back part is walls.
Cool.
And this is a solid building. It's an open courtyard.
Oh, what's
This
this?
is the entrance. This is the Abbey.
Oh, that's okay. So the cultist thing is this building. Cool. I mean, yeah. Okay. So the Abbey doesn't matter. It's just this building. Well, maybe the Abbey matters. That's up to Dugan. I don't really know what that thing was. But okay. So I guess I'll case the joint until my shift is done, and then Dugan will come relieve me when she's ready to rumble again. I don't know what you guys are jamming about back at the hideout.
Okay. So night progresses then.
Okay, so in the middle of the night when Xavius comes back, I'd like to rouse everyone and say, I think this is a good time for us to storm their hideout.
Storm. Surely
Yes.
you mean sneak into with extreme discretion.
I'm going to point at the battering ram that Calyx bought and say, I don't think that he intended for this to be used with discretion.
Well, then we're not using it. Like, that is not. We're not storming a compound in the middle of a city. Like, we have a cover to maintain here. What are you? No.
So let's. Okay. So I'll meet you in the middle. I can tap on the door and make it open, and we just need to kill our way through.
I don't like that one either.
We're gonna have to fight.
Yeah,
The way we bust into their secret lair and just go, "Hey guys."
Surely, our collective minds can come together with an idea better than open the door and kill the occupants. Like, we have at least 2 disguise masters here. Like, let's actually.
Well, we know words won't work.
There doesn't need to be.
Is to come up with the fact that they're finding a way out of there, which means that they're probably already on their way out. So we need to attack before they get completely out and find out where it is that they're going.
Sure, but like, what if? Well, there was. I see one guard inside a gate. Just say that guard's alone. I don't know that he is. I didn't really get a good look.
He can open the door for us.
Yeah, but what I mean to say is that we could take him out stealthily and then assume his form.
I'm going to look at my 4-foot tall self and say there is not a form that I could assume here.
Well,
other than door basher.
I happen to have the disguise self spell, so I could do that. I think, if we just blow up the door and then we get bogged down because there's more enemies in there than we thought, and then they escape, we'll have failed.
There's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, like, I don't think the frontal assault is ever a good idea.
The caravan plus whoever they met with.
Yeah, there's probably at least double what we've seen at the camp, and I wouldn't want to fight the camp ones on a head-on attack.
Wait, what? I would have no problem with us fighting the camp with the cultists.
Well,
there's gonna be a fight very soon.
Then I would rather it be on our terms.
No matter how gingerly we do this.
Yeah, but there's a difference between, like, kicking the door down and saying hello versus
knocking the door down and saying hello.
We just burn it down, guys.
They have a secret knock. I heard it.
You heard a secret knock?
Oh, that secret knock, that changes everything. I guess we kill everyone.
No, that's never on the table. Calyx, are you hearing this? Calyx, you must have my back on this, right, man?
Calyx is just like, yeah, with the battering ram.
Like,
always a better way than violence.
This can't be the plan.
The battering ram was not meant for this expedition. I feel I should explain that to you guys.
Yeah, I assume that was for the fortress to save the world, not this house in the city.
But Calyx, you winked at
He gave me the wink. I don't know. I thought that meant kill him.
I know not this wink you speak of.
We can do
Beanie
better
Babies.
than this.
You know what it is with us. Everything means kill.
Oh my god. This is fucked up.
Simpsons reference. I'm loving it. Go. I'm
Oh.
building battle maps in the background. You guys do you.
Try to concentrate and see if there's any undead in this town. Can I do that?
Yeah. Why not? That's something civilized.
Let's see if there's anything fucked up going on in this town.
What's the radius on that?
Oh, it's big.
It's better than the Paladins one, ironically.
5 miles.
Holy fuck.
This is for long distance tracking.
How does it work?
It just says take 1 minute to concentrate, and it sends if my favorite enemies are within 5 miles of us. And I get the general number and distance.
We're surrounded.
It's like, fuck, there's actually 50 undead in that house.
Yeah, this is how we accidentally discover that Waterdeep is run by a ring of necromancers.
Oh, wait.
I hadn't planned for you guys to figure this out so far.
Isn't there one of the big cities in D&D that is actually secretly run by a ring of necromancers?
Luskin was
It's
for
Thay.
a while.
It's this one.
Oh, Thay, it's not a secret.
Oh, yeah. It's generally accepted, I guess.
But Luskin, yeah, was run by a necromancer. Or a lich. Oh, man. Yeah, so, like, I think we just need to take out the one guard stealthily, assume his form, and then we could let ourselves in.
Okay. I
Maybe
like
case the
this
joint.
plan.
Maybe find some maps. Maybe stow
but-
away on a wagon. Who knows? Maybe
If
not kill
if that-
everything.
fails, then we can kill everything. So I'm fine with this plan. I like this plan. I like that we can assume his form, use the secret knock, but then
Plans might change if there's undead, guys. Just wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
it's so I'm fine with that.
Oh,
As
man.
long as we have this battering ram in our back pocket.
I'm sure we won't
I
need
feel
it.
like you're putting my battering ram to an unintended purpose.
I think you got the battering ram for, smashing stuff, right?
I feel like it's supposed to be for other stuff.
Not today, it isn't.
So
I also feel like I didn't tell anyone I bought a battering
I'm
ram.
just kidding.
You just like
I
showed
feel
up
like
with
I
like a
need to
fucking
hide a
wagon
battering
of
ram.
gear.
I mean, I'm like a walking arsenal at this point.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
true.
imagine it's just like a giant ram's head sitting on your back, and like the most visible thing ever.
You're right next to the mall he bought. We got a piercing mall, we got a swinging mall, we got a shopping mall.
Only kind of mall we
Mall
don't
on
have.
Kellex.
Yeah. What?
I don't have a mall on Kellex. That's your game.
I'm assuming the sledgehammer was a mall. I didn't know there was an actual sledgehammer in D&D.
Oh, yeah, no, it's an actual sledgehammer.
Oh shit.
He has a portable ram and a sledgehammer.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
If I saw either of those, I assume that Calix wants to break down the door without having any other information.
Yeah, maybe
And I
a
will not
door.
change my mind.
Not this
What a good
door.
team you guys make.
Oh my god.
I'd like to point
Xavier
out
is
that
gonna have an aneurysm.
I'd like to point out that I also have a grappling hook with 30 feet of chain.
Not something that I would have noticed over a battering ram.
This is for the fortress. Like it can't be for this. Like aside from the occupants of this warehouse, all the cultists have to do is call the guards, and then we're sunk.
Yeah, you guys have seen guards. They exist.
Yeah, like we're like in the middle of civilization. Like fuck, we just like bring a
But it's
battering ram out.
nighttime.
That's when all the nefarious shit goes down. Like, you think the guards care if it's nighttime? Oh man, yeah, especially like battering ram. Roll for stealth.
Do it. I dare you.
Yeah, no. we can do better. Like maybe the grappling hook. Maybe we could use that. Better that we just
Yes.
climb it. Oh man.
Attach the ram to the grappling hook and swing it into the door.
That way they won't know where it came from.
Oh, I've had been meaning to buy like climbing stuff for quite some time. I probably should have done that, but it's too late
Oh
now.
my god.
I mean,
This is
it's
fucking
not
funny.
if you don't want to attack the base right now.
Yeah, but I do.
But if you do, I'm almost done building the battle map.
No,
Fully.
it depends
I
on
was
what
gonna
my
say, can we do the big battle next time?
allies would like to do.
What?
We could do it tomorrow night and just spend another day investigating. I'm fine with that.
Oh my
I
god.
think she means the session.
I meant the session.
Yeah, I know. I would say both. It's probably
Well,
better.
So as you guys are discussing, so it's now a little bit later at night. It's like 9 o'clock.
Mm.
And so, wait, did you come back after like doing your rounds, or did you come back after like a full watch and Dugan slept? Like, how long were you out there, Troy?
However long Dugan wanted me to be out there for. I don't know what he asked. Dugan.
For you to finish.
What?
For you to finish by around midnight.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so it's midnight then.
Late then.
Yeah,
Alright, so it's like 12:30 midnight,
yeah.
Sure.
and yeah, the street life is out and about, and yes, you do see city guards like patrolling.
Last call at the pubs is done.
The
It goes for a while. Big city.
Yeah, so I think we should do both things on a day that's not today. Both the real life day and the in-game day.
And the battering ram.
I
Oh,
think we should
no,
wait
never
an
the battering
additional
ram.
day. And absolutely pro battering ram. I just need to like write this down. So
Like
notes
if this
or-
is
Make
if this
sure
is the
they use
direction,
battering ram.
like Xavius is like, I'm gonna plan for the stealth thing. If you fuck that up and break a battering ram out and jeopardize us, I have to let you go. Like this is more important than saving you. If you
It's
understand
like,
that,
I'm pretty sure you wanted to save the world.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
knock down a couple doors if you want to save the world.
This is we'll knock down a different door. This is not the door. This is like this is not the door we need to knock down. We can't lose them.
All right, so
Where
then
the
let's
world's
put a
gonna be
stake in it
saved.
there, and we'll call it a day, and I'll stay on for a bit to brainstorm with you guys, but we're done.
Funny. All right.
All right.
Oh, this
Everybody's
is
starting to lose some
hilarious.
steam, but I'm
Oh, no
game
steam.
to pick this up whenever, because yeah, we only got through about 30% of my prep work.
As it is, right? You're good for like 18 sessions now. Let's go.
Yeah, I did so much work. I'm like, oh god,
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna
didn't get anywhere.
I'm gonna head to bed.
All
I
right.
thought you said it's gonna be a short
Yeah.
session.
That's funny.
No,
There's no
Came
such
back.
thing.
Always
first session was on
overestimating.
Sundays, and I canceled it, but
Oh,
this
okay.
one back full swing. But if you guys want to play again soon,
I
I'm
do.
ready whenever.
I
Make
do.
it.
Next week?
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
Next week, tomorrow,
Oh, sure.
Saturday,
whatever.
Sunday.
Oh.
I mean, things are close. I just spent my day setting up my house, and I don't go to work. So
That's
I have
fucking
a
sick.
friend who's over for dinner tomorrow.
All right.
Steph,
Not
family
tomorrow.
for dinner.
Brad,
But yeah, we could play during the day, even on the weekends, if you guys are around. Like, there's just nothing going on, and we can't do anything with people. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
it's
game to
pretty
continue
open.
this whenever I have all my prep done. So
Yeah. Well, throw
I
it up in the
even-
channel. I'm down for pretty much whatever, though, too.
fair enough. Yeah, I didn't know what you guys went on to do. Even flushed out the house there, so you can attack it next time if you want.
No. Stop using that word.
Infiltrate it, do whatever. Spy. I don't know. You guys are the master planners here.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I don't know if we should deserve planner status.
Xavius is trying. He's really trying. He's like does that like thing where he like blinks 3 times. Like what? You like that's what you want to do?
But either
like
way, I
my-
hope you guys had a good time tonight.
I feel
Hell
like my
yeah!
battering ram is trying to be misappropriated.
Yeah, you keep an eye on that battering ram. You sleep with it close tonight, Calyx.
It may go missing from a halfling.
You better be spooning that thing. Like, damn. This is great. Oh fuck. Yeah, we'll figure this out next time. Oh boy.
Yeah. I should be available most nights. I'm still working on emergencies / surgery days, and there's 2 of them next week. But
Damn.
Do you know which days?
yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, but I still work Wednesday and half day Friday.
Fair enough. Well, if you guys are around Monday or Sunday, we'll post. We'll figure out what people's availability is.
Yeah.
Day available.
Again, I'm still available at night. It's just like I can't start like
Wait, what?
I mean, I
Oh.
can still play Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I can't start at like noon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just because you're at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's why I said the weekends and stuff. Like, I know some people are still working. I was just letting you guys know that I'm around now.
Yeah.
Deemed unessential and finally starting to get my house together. So, ready when you guys are. We'll pick this up. It was fun as hell on my end, so hopefully it was fun for you guys.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
And,
you guys have yourselves a good night.
This
Yeah, man.
lots of laughs.
Peace out.
Yeah, good night,
Yeah,
guys.
catch you guys later.
Peace, man.
Hey Nick,
What up?
Sean's playing StarCraft. Do you want to play StarCraft?
I do. I would love to play StarCraft. Let me see if cats are awake. I went to do the sparkler thing with them, and they were like dead asleep. So I just dumped a bunch of photos on you guys.
Yeah,
Came
that's
back.
what that was. I was like, how's the daylight there? What's going on?
Yeah, this is their birthday party. See them sitting at their table,
Oh yeah.
and I gave them tuna. They're like, hell yeah! And then Sammy crocheted them little cupcakes and covered them in catnip.
Oh, that's what's on the bottom there. That's funny.
Yeah. And then they're sitting at like their birthday thing. They wouldn't sit in the birthday bed for me. There's like balloons on it.
Afraid of balloons. They're like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
they just wouldn't sit where I wanted them to sit. So the table one is the best. I'm like, oh, look, they're at the table. Sammy, they're at the table.
It's working! Now they love
Yeah,
being
no,
on
they're
tables. Look what
Apparently,
you've done.
they're 7 years old today. Little fuckers.
That's hype.
Yeah. Yeah, been with me for a long time. But yeah, let me go bug them for like 10, 15 minutes, play around with Sean, and I'll probably join you guys.
All right. We'll catch you later, man. Great session. This is hype.
I hope you enjoyed it. Like, fucking put a lot of like planning into this one. Yeah,
I
little
hope you
combat,
interested.
lots of strings.
I love the strings.
Yeah, like there's lots of subtleties, and you guys are picking up on a lot of them now. So I feel like that's the mark of a good story.
Yeah. High engagement.
So
Lots of things to think about. Lots of things to worry about. I am so worried about blowing this mission. Xavius is more worried than I am, I guess, but I try to play it like that. It's like, no, we can't.
Yeah, I mean, I have to be unbiased. I mean, like, whatever happens, it happens.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Out, but I'm also afraid for you guys. Like, whatever happens, happen.
Yeah. Well, I also like to think that the fact that I'm opposing all of Dugan's plans lets David play it crazier than he would otherwise.
Well, yeah, like that's
kind of like counter each other.
Yeah, I feel like that's the relationship that Clayton and my guy have in the other one. Like, there's like you can't have like a push without a pull. Otherwise, you end up just going straight off track.
Yeah, the whole party just goes in a fucking Somebody has to tell Vasilio that he can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Or somebody pulls Alfonso into more dangerous missions that he would want to do.
Absolutely.
My way is not as great, but it's more fun.
Absolutely.
All right. But yeah, I'm really happy you enjoyed the session. Like, it'll probably be, well, I guess you guys will make up how it's going to be. Because honestly, I kind of planned for like a subtle intrigue for the next couple sessions at least.
That's what I hope this is.
I mean, that's how I played it up, and I expected it to go, but really, I can never really plan
Fingers
for these
crossed
things.
for successful intrigue.
In the back of my mind, I have written stat blocks for everyone, so
Yeah.
ready when they are.
Ready for that fucking stealth roll to fail.
Yeah. I mean,
Ooh.
as they were like following them, I'm like, well, I guess they have to follow them, but I gotta make it tense. And then what happens if they fail? What do I do then? I hadn't planned for them to fail.
We're gonna have to hit up the local adventurers guild and fucking inquire. Like, damn. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, like I had put like contingencies in place for if you guys lost them, but I didn't put contingencies in place for if you guys got caught en route.
Oh my god, that's
Right.
That's scary because that derails
like,
the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh fuck, I hadn't planned a streetwise battle map. Like in my back of my mind, I'm like, damn it, I missed one.
You're just like enhancing like the city. It's like, we'll just use this.
That's exactly what I was doing on the left here. I zoomed in on the city and it got blurry as fuck. I'm like, no, whatever. I'll just make it up, make it work.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Theater of the mind.
Because that was one contingency I overlooked, but it's part of my plan. Like my arc plan was for you guys to follow them through the city, and so this all made sense. I was ready for it. But I wasn't ready for them to fail and get caught. Fuck.
Good thing we didn't send Calyx.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it's good. You guys are all like starting to work more of a team now. It's really tight. Nice to watch.
Yeah.
It's a game fun.
Very much so. All right, I'll let you go check out your cats.
Yeah, man. I'll catch you soon. Enjoy around StarCraft.
Hell yeah. Peace, homie.
Peace. Talk to you soon.